Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. Another Sunday night. It's that time again. It's time for Talk That Stuff, number 85. What are we eating? I'm in the Sahara Desert. No, I was playing. I'm here, sitting here at Talk That Stuff Studios. I got the panel with me. Let's meet the panel. Let's meet the panel. Up first, from the DMV, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rhythm Roulette himself. We'll tell you about that later. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to Talk That Stuff, Black Man.
What's going on, good people? What it's do? What it is? How you live?
Up next, from Detroit City, Detroit versus everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of many sky miles. He goes by Mr. Mike Notes.
What up, though? What up, though?
Up next, from Flint, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, he also has his freaking flying miles up there in top tier. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Flip Professor himself, Mr. Wallace.
Yo, what up?
From the West Coast, O-Town. If you don't know what O-Town is, it's Oakland, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to Talk That Stuff. From the West Side is the best side. RTO Beats.
Hi.
A little bit of energy. A little bit of energy, eh?
Hi.
And I am from Jersey, now down in Florida. I am DJ WIDEBODY, and this is Talk That Stuff, edition number 85. Let's get it, and let's go. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there?
He said he wanted some energy. How you?
Right?
What'd you say? Because I can't really hear when I'm playing the music. I hear a little bit. Did you say huh?
I said hi.
Oh man, yo, thanks, man. Hey, man, appreciate everybody for coming on, being here, man. How's everybody doing, man? Everybody staying up?
Ashy, man. How's that?
Man, hey, I was stayed ashy. Oh man, not a lot of things going on, man. Is that? I mean, in my world, not a lot of shit going on. I've heard a couple things. We're talking behind the scenes about the whole Rick Ross situation. I don't know how he is, but I wish that brother a speedy recovery, whatever it is. But when I take it, they kind of blew it out of proportion, saying he was on life support. I haven't heard any PR stuff.
I think he was, but they took him off. I think it was like a precaution type thing.
Gotcha.
If that's the case, I mean, I don't know, but that's just reports that I heard that he was on it and then he was off. So,
okay.
If that's the case, it was probably precautionary.
Sounds good. I know he lost 75 pounds, man. This is what I heard. I heard he had a heart attack, then I heard it was seizures. And
he had
he had the seizures early. He suffered from seizures multiple times.
He got a history of that.
Yeah.
Along with that, you're also gonna have people that just don't, give a fuck. You got 50 Cent making a lot of comments. When I first heard him, he said he didn't know the severity of the situation then. I thought maybe he retracted it, but now he comes out with this. If he dies, Ivan Drago shit, man. And I want to get y'all guys your take on it. You know, when is it too far? I mean, one thing we never want to wish. You know, we can have rivalries and rivals. One thing you should never wish on somebody is death, man. And you know, this is a rap game. This is how you know these people feed their families and all that, man. But I just want to know, you know, what is your take on that, and what are your thoughts on that? Is that kind of below the belt, or you know, you think it's fair game? What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, did he? I don't think he wished death upon him. I just, like you just said, if he dies, I mean, I don't even know what the hell he said, but if he said that, then I'm like, I think it's just like, I mean, you gotta think like this motherfucker don't give a shit about nothing. He damn near died himself, so he don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but you got
But I
family though.
mean, but I'm not gonna be yelling, nigga, fuck you. I hope your motherfucking ass die because we got beef. I mean,
Some people do.
it's unless it really came to that, but the beef they had was fucking
Wax.
lightweight. That was some lightweight shit. Like niggas wasn't really shooting at each other on sight and shit like that, were they? I don't think so. It was more on
Nothing.
the comical side, if I remember.
We would have heard about it. This ain't the old days where you don't, you know, you hear secret things. You know, we would have got breaking news, man. Somebody got subscribed to somebody's channel that knows somebody that right next to the dude when it happens. So we're gonna be aware of it. So we kind of like following this shit, man. Me, I like 50 Cent. You know, 50 was I'm a real big fan of 50, especially the old 50 man, a hungry 50. Was it below the belt? And even after we found out before, you know what I'm saying, when he found out after the stabs, I think it's a little below the belt, but yeah, we know who 50 is. You know, him had that problem where he basically blackballed his son and shit, man. So damn.
From what I heard, it was when he first heard about it, it was like the reports was Rick Ross was drooling on himself and he kind of shit on himself or whatnot. I think he was trying to make light of that before he found out the severity of what happened. Then he took whatever he said down. But I
Gotcha.
don't like the time. Yeah, it was just the nigga was slobbering and boo booing on himself. So of course he gonna try to make fun of that shit. But then when they found out that it
I
was a
wouldn't.
heart attack, then he took whatever he said down. I guess.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's up, CX?
what's going on?
What's happening?
What else?
Oh,
Yeah.
the guy. That guy.
Heard you had some
Ooh.
got about five damn fatalities today, man.
Huh?
Sheesh.
Got bodies all around where Mav at.
Yeah, man.
Stop it, man.
I'm still getting skulls from out the driveway and shit, man.
You know, he dried up the skulls and shit.
Man, I ain't
Okay.
seen him have in 2 weeks, man.
That's the story. You sticking to it. All right.
Hey,
What's
that's the
going
best
on?
way.
What's happening? I haven't really been in the music scene. I've heard you guys been so somebody point me in the right direction. What am I listening to right now? What should I be listening to?
Shit.
That Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey.
Everybody talking about that.
I check
Man, that
Nipsey out.
shit hard as fuck, man.
Yeah, I gotta check Nipsey out. Man, a lot of nice things about Nipsey.
Hey,
Well,
when you was talking about that beef with 50 and what you call?
yeah,
Ross.
I think that ain't the hardest beef to me. Like, if you can go back and think about when Muhammad Ali and Larry Frazier had their beef,
Oh yeah.
that beef lasted all the way until, like, I think Joe Frazier died.
Right. Yeah, I didn't think that was kind of rude too. Didn't the man help him? Frazier give him some bread when it was being going through the whole draft. Not
It was like whereas though they was homeboys, you know. And when Muhammad Ali got out of prison, he was taking them go shopping. As soon as Muhammad Ali see the peoples, he jumps out the car talking to Pope, "We gonna fight. I don't like this ugly crazy." You know how Ali was.
oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
fast forward to that when Ali had the Parkinson's set in. Remember when he was lighting the torch in the Olympics?
Yeah.
Yeah, 96.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Joe Frazier was like, I hope his ass fall in.
Oh shit.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's heavy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why he laughed though?
I'm sorry, that ain't funny, man.
yeah, he was like, I hope he fall in. And then they had meeting of the legends. And Joe Frazier rolled up on Ali while they in the bar. It was him, Larry Holmes, shit, George Foreman, like Joe Frazier was ready to jump on Ali with Parkinson's. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how bad the beef was.
Wow. Yeah, you just reminded me how I guess is got a little entertainment intertwined with that as well as respect. Straight up. Tom Brady confirms rumors. What is the rumor? Pure love for new baby. Oh God, man. They want to know when you're gonna leave the league, man.
Right.
What's going on with the Cavaliers, man? How many did they drop in the last? What's up?
That don't mean that.
No,
Wait
they'll be all right.
till the playoffs start.
I'm hearing Boston. They say they the chosen one right now, man. They say they ain't getting y'all shit together.
You don't believe that?
Shit, I get that to the Raptors before I get that to Boston.
Oh shit!
Raptors a little more polished.
What's up, Digger Hurts? What's happening, man?
Yeah, what's going on?
They still got that same nucleus they had 3 years ago, correct?
No.
Who, the Raptors?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they switched some shit around, and it's been working out for them. Like, what's the name? Been taking more threes. He hasn't been mid-range king like he used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Not Lowry, DeRozan.
What's gonna be
Alex,
What?
I'm here, guys.
Come to the back.
Alright.
Oh.
Damn.
So what was the murder weapon used today in these assaults there, TX?
Huh?
What murder weapon did you use today, brother?
I use Mav Jones.
A word?
Yeah.
What did Mav use, pray tell?
What happened? Say that again.
Digger Hurt said,
Right on.
Retail.
What y'all use? The studio?
Yeah, I use the studio. And CX use the ref.
Yeah, y'all gotta be so secretive, man. We ain't ask y'all what y'all chop up.
Oh yeah.
You don't even want to know.
Oh yeah,
You damn sure. You damn sure don't want to know what I chopped up.
We like to know. I'm sharing it with you. Oh yeah, we want to know.
I chopped up some shit that I shouldn't have chopped up. I should have chopped up some other shit. CX knows story.
But we'll wait till it drop.
Damn.
And that shit I chopped up, man. Come on, man.
I hope it doesn't ruin y'all reputation.
It's probably gonna ruin mine. CX straight.
You hear this shit, Digger Hurts?
No, I hear it.
You must have got about 5.
Look, depending on who watching. You know what I'm saying? Certain people watching be like, oh, this nigga. Why he ain't do that? How did
you
that?
expose yourself?
I say it like this. The person that I chopped up, if he was still living and somebody took a picture of y'all in the studio together, your career would be over.
I already know what you talk about.
Damn.
I'll just wait. I'll just wait till the
I'll
wait till the episode drop.
What?
Yeah, hungry again.
It could be other 3 people. That comes to mind.
I know who it is. I know who it is. Man. It can be 1 or 2 people. It can be Liberace or John Denver. 1 or 2.
Liberace. Freddie Mercury.
No, Freddie Mercury got some heat. The Queen got heat.
But if you were seen out in public with them, like chilling with them.
Pause. No, you ain't want to eat out in public with them.
Whoa.
That is it to that extreme.
That is a super reach.
Hey, you don't want to get caught in the limo. You don't want to get caught in the limo with this dude.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Who I think it is. Yeah, I'm not surprised you said that.
But
what you say, CX? What you say, CX? Salsa and chips.
Yeah, Mad Man, they was out. That's Mad Man. He was out with salsa and chips.
Wow.
Rico Suave.
Nah, bro.
Now I'll wait to see.
Yeah, but wait, it gets worse.
Nah, water down, but I'm dying of thirst.
Today's
Right.
today's topic, what I want to do is talking about what are we eating.
Ice
Man,
cream
we got a
right
lot to
now.
talk about as far as what our diets are concerned. I just been like lately with the series of events that have been going on as far as losing people, my family members, friends of my friends, family members, co-workers, and everything else. You know, I just want to talk about diet, man. I'll just give you a quick story. I started on a diet, kind of a diet. I started eating salads, issues, you know, going to the restroom and stuff like that. And you know, I'm looking for something to push that along. I eat
That was
salads
a
for a while.
song,
And I
wasn't
kind of it's
Push
becoming
that along, huh?
becoming a oh, okay.
Nah, that's not a pause. I was just
it?
saying you talking
That's a
about
Becoming
song.
a habit.
dietary stuff and pushing.
Pretty much, man. What to eat, what's good and what's bad. It's so for
Everything.
me, it's hard to eat
It
healthy
is. You ain't
because
lying.
one thing you think you're doing all right, and then it's like, nah, you know, that's not good for your cholesterol. And so I want to
Mm-hmm.
talk to y'all and ask you, how do you go about finding something, you know, go about your diet, you know, what are you eating? What don't you eat?
I'll
Things
Man,
say this.
goddamn, why, buddy? You
I'll,
made this damn topic just for me. I feel special.
I'll say this, man. Um, you know, our ancestors, grandmothers, and all those that lived to their 90s and some hundreds. The reason why they lived because a lot of they didn't eat that most healthiest stuff, but the stuff they ate wasn't processed like
right?
this
Mm-hmm.
shit is now.
Yep.
And I think that's what's hurting us more than anything, because
Preservatives.
you know that's why when some of us go out of the country, eat stuff out of the country.
Ain't used
When we
to
out
it.
of the country, we're not used to it, and that body acts real funny. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It sends you to the bathroom quick. You
Right.
know, and
Yeah.
but if you look at some of our brothers and sisters in Africa and in the Caribbean, they're eating a lot of unprocessed food, and most of them are actually in shape and also
Yep.
healthy.
Right.
They
Yep.
could be what they consider in the United States, quote unquote, overweight, but yet in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. True
Big
indeed.
facts, like the dude,
Cause I done seen that shit in the dance hall. It'd be a motherfucker show up, got some church shoes on with some sweatpants and shit, and motherfucking gut and some certain shit come on, and then nigga get to dancing, and you be like, damn, where the fuck you get all
Shit,
this energy from?
look at Spice Adams.
Mm-hmm.
oh
Yeah, true.
yeah, Spice,
Look at
exert
motherfucking Vince Wilfork.
Yeah.
What he do?
a football player.
Football boy, he retired
No,
now,
I'm
but I
saying,
mean,
will he dance or some shit? That's what I was trying to figure
no,
out.
football
I'm fucking with
player.
you, bro. I'm fucking with you, bro. I know.
Uh,
Shit,
Man, it's funny you brought Spice
nigga
up,
slow,
man.
man. He can't be fucking with me all the time. I don't be picking up on that all the time.
Hey, you
Be
see how
making me
Spice
feel
be hitting?
insecure.
You see how Spice be hitting that Newport on them videos, man.
hey,
What's that? Uncle Charles? I mean, what's that? There, Charles?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you saying? He be
What?
on the phone
hey,
on the earpiece.
somebody break down. Anyone ever can give me some knowledge on this fluoride shit? I have a little bit of knowledge. Anyone want to talk? Let's talk about the fluoride shit, man. Is that something to worry about in your opinion? Fluoride.
I'm not too knowledgeable on
Yeah,
that front. That sounds like something either CX or Hertz will probably be up on.
yeah. I mean, fluoride. They use fluoride to clean meats and stuff. Some places clean meats, like McDonald's clean their meats with fluoride.
Mm-hmm.
That a bitch.
You know what I'm saying? And pause. But
No, no, no. I'm just saying. Like, damn.
that's why it's not. That's why they always tell you not to swallow toothpaste.
Yeah,
Right.
and they
Yeah.
also use fluoride to kill Jews in concentration camps.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow. Didn't know that shit.
but I don't use fluoride toothpaste. I use a
You fuck with
toothpaste that's
Tom's?
I use Tom's and I make my own toothpaste with baking soda
Okay.
and peroxide
Yeah.
Yeah,
too.
I was
Okay.
gonna say the baking
Because
soda.
fluoride it actually, believe it or not, it actually if it can't it kind of messes with your third eye pretty much, your pineal gland.
Mm.
And which it's kind of linked to your third eye, your mindset. So that's why it ain't good for people to do fluoride.
It was on that baking soda and peroxide. I do that shit every night. I definitely I rinse my mouth with peroxide, shit like that. But yep, you know, people used to be real back in like 2000s. Heard a lot of people speaking on the fluoride shit, man, and you know, like, man, is this person crazy? But what's going on, Mike? I see Mike.
What's happening?
What's going on, Dixie? What's happening, bro?
Oh shit, Dixie, I gotta go.
Oh man, I can go.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
man. Make two lefts and a right.
All right.
So what do you guys, how do you guys eat healthy? Let me ask you that. How do you eat healthy?
Got a big homie in here in Dixie, man. I got the roll.
What up, CX? What up, CX?
What did you?
Hertz and Mav and RTO and Mike Notes and who else?
And Ronnie and Bobby and Ricky and Mike and Ralph and
Chris, Mike, Red, Dave, and Rowe.
Maurice Starr.
Maurice Starr, yeah.
What's up, brother
Let me
Dixie?
get my stand.
Can't call it.
But I mean,
got back from
I stopped eating. Oh, sorry, Dixie. Go ahead, bro.
I was just saying, I took the kids to Sky Zone today and they did laser tag and shit.
I saw that.
Man, I miss those days.
You tired, more tired than they are.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, a little
That's a lot
warm.
of chasing.
What's crazy? My 9-year-old beat a bunch of grown-ups in laser tag. She was in first place.
Man, I miss
something.
How the hell did that happen?
Laser
That's
tag is so
man.
fun.
Yeah,
Hey, preciseness, brother. She
She got all the guesswork going on. We got going on.
shoot. You
Yeah,
hear something?
shoot. Yep.
me and my best friend, we in maybe 30s. We went in there against these laser tag kids at this mall. We was like, man, we about to destroy these little kids, man. Well, it's chicken eye. We came in like last 2 slots, man. The little kids were sniping us on top of the blocks and shit. Like, you fuckers. let my shit be set, man. Why you following me around?
I ain't mean to come in and hijack the conversation. As you were.
We just talking about diet and shit, man. We just talking about diet. Ain't nothing crazy. I just want to know, curious, what do you guys do? What do you go through to eat healthy, man? What is your diet consist of? Like
Go through hell to eat healthy, bro.
Okay, so for me, because I got a fucked up appetite, my shit is quite small. Say what you want with that. I don't give a fuck. So, like, because I wake up, I kind of wake up, like, my sleep schedule's also kind of wake up like 11:30, 12 o'clock. So I'm afternoon already eating breakfast and shit. So I just do like, we've been eating like, well, I'll be eating. My wife, she can't eat that much because, you know, she had her surgery or whatnot. So I'm just eating like scrambled eggs, and we have these steamer bags that's like basically it's just vegetable steamer bags.
Yeah.
It's like bird's eye and shit like that.
Yeah.
So instead, like I do that, like eggs, some of that shit, and like a sausage patty and a shitload of tapatio, and that's my breakfast. And then snack on whatever, like some cuties or whatnot.
Working on that today.
Whatever, some type of cuties or some type of fruit for a snack or whatever. And then like these steamer bowls that she get. That's like not Marie Callender's. It's like I can't think of the name of the company, but it's basically just like fit bowls or whatever. Yeah. You can get from the grocery store. Like
we get in that space.
Hold on, I didn't get no intro. I just realized that.
I got some stuff kind of mapped out, but
ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to Dat Stuff from Alabama, now in St. Louis. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dixie Freely.
Why?
From the DMV as well. King of the chops, ladies and gentlemen, CX the producer.
My man.
What you got over there?
So
but like the times I want to eat like bad shit, like fried shit or whatever, you already know where I'm going with this.
Right.
It's time to open that air fryer.
Yeah.
That has been the best convention ever invented because us as black people love, I'm sorry, a lot of people that I know that are black like fried foods, man, and if they only knew about the air fryer. Even though I don't
saying.
I intend to
How much is the air fryer though?
I mean, there's different
Different
ones. Like,
prices.
yeah, I mean, like we got ones. The first one we got was like $100, and you can make payments on it. But then she found some better ones that's like slightly more expensive, like 150 or whatever.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I paid for
bigger, and
mine.
you can put more stuff in it.
All right.
Yeah. See,
Who
he
here,
got the Phillips. You got the Phillips joint, right?
Yep.
who here has
Yeah,
air
so
fryers? Oh, Dixie, RTO. Who else? Dick, you got one?
I think
Nah.
Gadget got one too.
Man, I'm trying to get a hyperbaric chamber, man. Y'all talk about air fryers, man. I want to make some payments on that. A hyperbaric chamber.
Barrack chamber.
Yes.
Damn. That's gotta be. I had my coworker brought an air fryer in. We had some steaks and shit, man. That shit was like ready in like 5 minutes. I was like,
Hold
sitting
up. You can put a steak in an air fryer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I've had steak in there.
Nigga, motherfuckers out here making meatloaf with the shit. Like you can, like I keep saying, you can make a damn cake. You can make brownies. I mean, it's shit. Don't think of it. Don't think of it like that damn new wave shit. It ain't that. That's what it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not that.
Oh, okay.
It's based off that, but it's way better. It's more convectional, so it
You know what?
keeps circulating everything way better.
I'm gonna
Dude, I'm trying to tell you.
You know what, man? I mean, what I'm trying to get at is, man, I'm very bad. My discipline is hard.
Well,
I got good discipline.
let me say this.
Whatever.
WIDEBODY, I don't mean cut you off. I just want you to do your due diligence because all air fryers ain't created equal.
That's true.
No doubt.
I would try to put you up on either what he got or the ones that I got because we got them and the shit worked. The first time
for
we got
2 years now, still rocking, no problem.
Yeah,
I had mine for 2 years.
Yeah,
at least twice a week.
Twice a week, okay.
Yep.
And we damn near use ours every day. I'm like, like if I'm doing breakfast, I'm like sometimes she make French fries with my eggs or whatever, and that French fries.
Oh my god!
Toss right in the fucking air fryer.
Girl at work.
Hell yeah, goddamn right, shit.
Long fries was so good. I'm like, them, they perfect in the air fryer, man.
I'm saying.
What she put me on a game, but I'm gonna try that one. That's like $60. I'll try that out.
Like this, the company, it was a Power Fire XL, I think is the name of it. Mm-hmm. That's the first one we got, and it was decent. It was alright, so especially for an entry one, it was cool. I think that was $100 ones, and you can make payments on it if I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
that was cool. Like we had no issues with that. She just upgraded because she wanted one that was bigger, like that could store more food in.
All right,
How
many of y'all had George Foreman grills and thought that like?
We had a George Foreman. Then she upgraded to some other shit now. But
I'm gonna say this: that George Foreman. I hope his deal was correct because if it was, he had to see at least 100 million off them.
They gave
at least.
They gave him 150 million. They gave him 150 million off the top.
Damn.
Okay, because every college student in every university had them shits.
Yeah,
it's just a godsend.
Because I'm tell you why it was important.
I'm making bacon. That bitch will be cooked in that damn George Foreman grill. Believe that.
Let me tell you why it's important. Because in dorm rooms, or most dorms I know, and the ones I stayed in, you couldn't have anything with a fire, like with a flame.
Yep.
So the George Foreman shit circumvented that rule. Right. Yep. It circumvented that rule. Cause you can cook steaks and shit and any other thing you want to cook on that shit.
And you ain't got to throw nothing out.
Nope. Sure fuck don't.
That shit got me through some rough nights, Paul.
I like cooking grilled cheese on there.
Hell yeah.
Yup. I had one of those too.
Man, had a motherfucking grilled cheese in over 20 years.
Damn. Man. I like tomato grilled cheese.
Before George Foreman, it was ramen noodles in them dorm rooms.
Yeah.
Them things. I can't eat no more. Oh, the packets. I know, man. Them sodium.
That shit is all sodium.
So it puts you up on game. So you gonna do like noodles or whatnot. You don't want to do the sodium, high-ass sodium packets because that's just crazy sodium. Go get you some chicken broth or any type of broth, and put like a chicken bouillon cube with that broth. You don't have to use a whole bouillon cube though. You could like just a piece of it because the broth is already gonna
So you want to make
the flavor.
So in place of the water, you have the broth, and then
in place of the water and the packets, use the broth.
Okay,
man, y'all gonna leave my ooze and news alone, man.
Oh, they mad good. They just ain't good.
They good with.
Got me a lot of nights.
Well, like me, I can't do that shit at all. I had to avoid that shit at all costs.
I used to put a little bit of butter on mine, man.
Nah, I didn't do butter, but I sure the fuck put a shitload of tapatio in it.
Damn.
A couple noodles. It's Tapatio City over here, man.
What is that?
Hot sauce.
Oh yeah, Tapatio. Yep, you're right.
Man, all right, I'm gonna take you to the country, Artio. You ever try hot sauce on popcorn?
Hell yeah!
I put Tapatio on popcorn all the fucking time.
Boy,
you know what I noticed? You know what I noticed, man? People of color, all people of color, love spicy food. All people.
Goddamn right.
To some degree, yeah.
Yeah, to some degree.
Now, not all, because this is the funny thing. My wife cannot stand our food.
Mine either.
It's like fucking kryptonite to her ass. It's the most littlest shit, like some hot pot, like the fire packets from Taco Bell is hot as fuck to her.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Like,
I don't know. That with fire, anything to say fire on it or super hot, I don't fuck with it. But I don't mind a little bit of spice.
Oh man, I'm fucking all that shit up. If it's jalapenos, I'm fucking it up.
Oh yeah, I'm tearing that shit apart.
You good?
My stomach is.
You have that.
I put hot sauce on crackers and lemon pepper on crackers and shit. And
I'm saying, hey.
This is gonna be mad pause worthy, but you know, whenever we hit like one of the sub spots, whether it's Subway, Firehouse, or Jimmy John's, my wife never finishes hers, and she always get all the hot shit on her shit. She's like, you can have the other half of my sandwich.
Cool.
Man, I be picking all this shit off there.
So
a mound of peppers.
Damn.
So like I'll be putting fucking Tapatio on pizza and shit. Like I trust.
I never put hot sauce on a pizza.
Now Tapatio ain't your regular oil, has not Tabasco sauce. It has way more flavor, so it's a different flavor.
It's
not like a straight vinegar based hot sauce.
I like the store brands because they never too spicy. They're more flavor than spice.
I call them
to me.
For real. I got to have that sriracha sauce. I bought a little thing of that.
Yeah, I fuck with sriracha too.
Oh man,
with the rooster on that motherfucker.
Yeah, McDonald's putting that shit on every damn burger.
That's Red Rooster, man.
Yeah,
Red Rooster. Man.
But a lot of the stuff that you're speaking about a while back, a lot of it is just rooted in discipline. Like, a few times I've done no sugar for a month. Yeah, and as difficult as it is, it's all a mind thing. Once you set your mind to doing it, and you remember what you're trying to accomplish, it's all in the mind. A lot of stuff I eat now, like I don't do dairy no more. So, and I mean, the reason why I know that if I set my mind, I stopped eating pork when I was 16. And
good man.
Yeah, I stopped eating pork when I was 16, and that to be 16 and that discipline, that's insane.
Let me ask you this, Hurst. I don't mean to cut you off. Like, how did your family take to that when you told them you were done?
Of course,
like your mom,
nobody took
your grandma.
My mom was like, see, my mother's funny because when I told her this, because like I said, it was her aunt who is kind of responsible for it. So my mom was like, so what you mean you don't eat pork? I said, well, Aunt Charlene was telling me this. She said, well, your ass gonna fuck around and starve because I ain't cooking nothing different. But knowing my mom and the way I know her, I'm like, man, she just talking shit. And so what it used to be a time where we only ordered one type of piece at the house, but when I started this journey, she was like, that's when Pizza Hut first started doing chicken pieces and stuff. So she was like, so she would get those for me. So Or like if she started out, if she would cook something, let's say she cooked pork steak with chicken fried rice, or what I would do, I would eat the sides, but I wouldn't eat the paws. But I wouldn't do the entree or whatever. So, and the more she started to see that I was serious about it, it's kind of like no big deal. But my daddy though, this nigga had jokes for days. He's like, oh, you joined the nation? He had all kind of Nation of Islam, Muslim jokes and shit. But he started to see, because he started to see me stay the course, and so as time would progress, he just was like, I can't make fun of him no more. Shit, he really serious about it, and as a result, like he don't, I wouldn't say he don't eat it, but he eats it very seldomly. But I'm the only one, I'll say, out of all my siblings maybe, and my parents, I'm probably the only one that don't eat pork.
I understand, because I grew up my mother didn't cook pork really, and my aunts were Muslim as well. So I grew up really not eating pork at all. You know what I'm saying? And but not just pork. I grew up being a picky eater. Like, I don't eat mayonnaise. I don't eat chicken on the bone.
You neither.
I don't eat peas. I don't eat bananas. When people, like you say, Hurst, when you grow up and your parents start seeing that stuff and they seeing how you are, they see you for real. And then, because my homeboy, I never forget, his uncle used to live with him, and every time I would come over the house and I'd be like, man, what y'all having for dinner? He'd be like, oh, we having fish, because he don't know I don't eat fish. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Hey, how come you don't eat bananas? Is it like a dietary thing?
I can't stand bananas.
I don't eat them either.
I ain't never like
shit that
bananas.
I fuck around.
Love
I fuck
bananas,
around. Nah, you fuck around
I
and bite through
do.
a fucking banana, and that
Like
shit.
in the morning before I go to work, I'll make a banana and almond milk smoothie, like a chocolate
Now,
almond milk
smoothie,
smoothie.
yeah, but the actual
Yeah.
consistency of a banana, nah.
Yeah,
Nah, I
So
can't
you don't do banana peanut butter sandwiches?
no.
No,
I had
man.
fuck
RTO. When I was little, my
What's that?
great grandmother used to always make cakes and pies and shit for the whole family. Like during the week,
Okay. Yeah,
she
I
would
get
call
that.
you and say, "Hey, come by and get this pie, get this cake, whatever." So she would always make banana pudding for our house because my sister and my mom loved that shit. And I wouldn't. Only thing I would eat was the fucking wafers. That was it.
Yeah.
I would not go do that shit.
Fuck them vanilla wafers up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I can't eat like bananas like I used to, because that shit gives me heartburn for whatever
Potassium.
reason.
I wrestle.
Yeah. But the thing is, I have potassium deficiency, so I need it, but I just can't. I can't.
No, but
eat
they
Take a supplement?
make capsules for it though.
Yeah, I got some upstairs.
know that.
Hurts. Look who you talking to.
Oh, no bad.
Hey, nigga, I had to, I take fucking liquid potassium along with the capsules, and that's the most grossest shit in the world.
The only reason why I know about them is because when I used to work out and stuff, I used I hate to cramp up, so I was like, man, let me take me two of these potassium pills, man, so I can.
You take magnesium too, because that counts. That goes with it.
I was about to say that's what my shit is both together.
Yeah,
I actually need to take one.
I'm gonna tell you what else stop cramp. I'll take a mustard packet with you and eat the packet of mustard.
But it's funny you said that, because like when I eat sandwiches, I don't do mayo. I do mustard only.
Mustard.
Yeah,
I can do that when it comes to a fucking bologna sandwich. I could do mustard only.
I used to always wonder when I was a kid. I used to watch my grandfather. I did a lot of watching this dude, because he would do stuff that I'd be scratching my head like, why is he doing this? I used to watch him put mustard in his rice. And
I've seen people do that. I've seen people do that.
Mustard
I
on
ain't
eggs.
seen that before.
I've seen motherfuckers eat mustard with French fries and shit like that.
I found out the reason why
I don't
he
have
did it
mustard on a
was
burger.
right.
Yeah.
I found the reason why he was doing it was because to keep his high blood pressure down. Because my grandfather didn't do medication. He didn't do pills and things like that. my grandmother was like, shit, man, I peel for this, I peel for that. My granddad's like, fuck it. Get up in the morning, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna, you know, I used to watch him just eat the sweet potatoes and stuff and dress it up with the cinnamon and butter and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm as I get older, I'm seeing a lot of that stuff that I watched him do. I'm doing it now. Like every time I talk to WIDEBODY, I be eating kale or something. Like, man, damn, man, you be eating eating kale? Like, man, yeah. I said I'm trying to adopt better ways of eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
So Mav, how was them cheesesteaks earlier, brother?
Motherfucking cheesesteak was hitting my head on.
They're talking about healthy eating.
I mean, hold. That's what the
the topic is healthy eating.
You gotta read.
Just fucking around.
Yeah, you gotta read, man. Read is fundamental. That's what we are right now. Hey, but you know what? It is when you was talking about, like you just said, cheesesteaks. Like the hardest thing to do is to give up something that you love.
Hell like, yeah.
People like, you know, cheesecake, cheese steaks. I mean, like I like a good Philly cheesesteak, but I'm since I'm doing away with dairy, I have to find an alternative.
Okay, so when you come here and we go to Mav Cousin spot, you gonna find you an alternative, best believe, because I had the damn vegan cheesesteak that he had.
I'm game for it because, you know, I'm game for that because, like, it's nothing for me to try to do something in moderation and totally wean myself off of, because I'm just trying to be around for a while. I got, you know, I got a daughter still. I got, you know, I want to be around for some of those things. And like, I'm not saying I don't love to go get a 3-piece chicken tender or a 10-piece hot wing and you know, do it dirty, but I don't do it like that all the time.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say you don't gotta cut out.
That's everything. The thing. Yeah, it's just in moderation.
Yeah. But I told my wife though. I said, man, about 2 more years. I said 2 more years. I'm gonna probably be vegan in 2 years. She was like, you think so? Like,
I can see it. I can see it.
I said, because I'm you know, it's nothing for me to cut stuff off now. It's like it's nothing.
I feel that. I don't think I'm
at the little vegan shit that I did go through. No one was out there now. It's like
motherfucking mental is like, yeah, that's nice and all.
No, I
like
this anybody that can do this though, because I don't think I could.
just seeing what's out there. It's not like it used to be. Like you could go vegan and not just have to sit there sucking on a dry ass piece of fucking tofu all day.
Yeah,
like they got good ass food that's vegan out. So, yeah, exactly. Just the shit that he got, I'm like, fuck, I could eat this like on the daily. Like this ain't shit. So
in the house we do a lot of healthy shit, you know what I'm saying? So I try and combat like stuff I do outside the house by always, you know, we cook a lot in here. Like weekends is the only time we like indulge in some other shit. But Monday through Friday we kind of stick to a schedule. Use a lot of like natural shit, natural remedies and stuff. We don't really do a lot of medicines and things like that either, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel what y'all talking about.
It's for me, it's like I'm living a scavenger because of my
that cheesesteak was hitting though, bro.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah, motherfucking mental got a damn air fryer now, right?
Yeah, I got one. Actually, shit, we got 2 in the crib now.
Damn.
We got we use a pressure cooker also, so we do like a lot of do a lot of greens in the pressure cooker. Yeah,
bruh. Having some pressure cooker fucking ribs, man.
Now, see, I haven't done any
fall off the bones.
I haven't done anything in the pressure cooker besides vegetables. Yeah, I haven't used the pressure cooker for anything but vegetables. I didn't even think about ribs in the pressure cooker.
Hey, I didn't think about it too. My mother did that shit, and I was like, I ain't never had no damn ribs like that before. That shit was crazy.
I'm
gonna have to try that,
man.
It's hella good.
You eat what?
I don't eat ribs, man.
Beef ribs?
Nope, I don't like beef ribs. I like steaks because I'm like, man, ribs is like they're my damn weight, man. I need a real steak.
But as it got big, I ain't gonna mute. I'm talking to the wife. Y'all gonna be pausing the fuck out of me.
Already.
Yeah, but but I mean, I don't even do a lot of red meat. The only time I have a steak really is when like my company or whenever we Chiefs and Gold, they do a steak dinner and stuff. So I might have a steak then, but like
What you do?
day to
Chicken
day
and
here,
fish, nigga hurts?
chicken and fish pretty much, and turkey.
Okay. I don't really get down with turkey, man. Like I only eat turkey. Like I eat turkey lunch meat, but when it comes to like the actual bird, like cooking the whole turkey, I don't really.
I'm gonna tell you something that you if you get a chance to, if you've never tried this, try turkey chops.
Turkey chops, good as a bitch. Turkey thighs is good as a bitch. Like Thanksgiving now.
No,
like,
I'm talking about like these are like turkey.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like turkey cutlets.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like when they come around holiday time or whatever, like instead of running out here to buy a whole turkey, I ain't really tripping over the holiday anyway. But it's like if we gonna have that shit, I'm not gonna be in this motherfucker trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with a fucking 16-pound bird. So we just get the particular pieces that we want. Maybe like some wings, some legs, and thighs, and keep it moving.
Right.
Okay. So and it cut
May I got the carving utensils out and shit like Heathcliff Huxtable.
Oh shit! With the kiss the cook apron on and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah.
So what do you guys stay away from? What's your killer? For me, it's sugar. I gotta start staying away from sugar, man. Sugar is
okay. So
we don't do.
Well, I've been doing it.
Like
I've been doing it.
Yeah,
I've been
me,
doing
sugar
that shit.
though, why, body?
Are you talking about processed sugar? You talking your fruit got sugar in it. If you talking about processed,
not natural.
Yeah, good old fructose.
Here's the story. I stopped drinking, so I guess all the years of drinking, my body's dependent on that sugar from the liquor. Because I didn't eat a lot of sweets when I was drinking. All them years. As soon as I stopped drinking, I started craving chocolate and ice cream and shit like that.
Yeah, that's
damn.
Okay, if that's
your
your
body.
body.
Some ice cream, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's your body. The liquor, your body. I mean, the liquor's converting that to sugar, and now you're not doing it, so your body's feeding that because it's used to that balance of the sugar from what you was doing drinking. So,
sugar for
for me, we don't do too much candy shit like that here, or like if we do some
candy shit.
Like if we do like something that's sugary, like I do. I just had some oatmeal today, so I would use like we use Trivia instead of regular sugar.
Why you use that, man? Like that's the worst thing to use.
That's what I thought. I thought some of those were worse.
Hold on, what's the damn sugar we use? It's Trivia, right? Yeah, Trivia. Yeah. Trivia is not like the it's not like the other stuff.
It's not like Equal and all that.
It's not. I was about to say Trivia, ain't that a game?
Yeah, it's not like Splendor.
Trivia Pursuit.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? Hey, I'll also be careful too, man. When if you guys are using like Splendor, I've seen
you can bake with it and everything.
Splendor, you can put Splendor on an anthill and it'll wipe out an entire anthill. So they ain't no shit you want to put in your body.
I'm gonna say I learned about that Splendor shit.
Yeah.
When I got shot, the bullet hit my pancreas too. And when I was laying in the hospital, they would explain everything what your pancreas does.
Yeah.
And when you take Splendor and all that other stuff that got that saccharin in it, your pancreas can't define what it is.
Yeah.
So it just sets in your body.
Wow.
If I use any of them fake sweeteners, that'd be the first thing I look for to make sure it don't have the saccharin shit.
Yeah, I don't think Trivia is on that though. That's the Splendor and the other one.
The, like Equal or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like all that shit, you can't even bake with it. Like you can bake with fucking Trivia and all that shit.
Right. We say why, buddy?
What doesn't have saccharin in as far as sugar substitution?
I think
water.
I'll tell you what, most of them diet sodas do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit got all that in there.
Hey, y'all remember Tab?
That's why I don't drink soda.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, Tab was all that's the butt.
Tab was 120 saccharin.
Hey, digger,
RC Cola too.
Age, man. You show your age, man.
You ain't lying, man. My bad.
Goddamn Tab soda though.
That goddamn
they was big on RC Cola over this motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
We were just talking about that.
Alabama too.
So for me, one of the things I don't fuck with, I don't do those energy drinks. Like you'll never see me with a Monster, a Red Bull,
I'm
none of that shit.
Yeah, I don't do none of that shit.
Red Bull either.
I can't.
none of it.
Well, for me, I can't.
Nah, you know,
That-
Red Bull
yeah,
got
yeah,
that
yeah.
taurine in it.
I'll be having heart palpitations like a motherfucker if I was to do that shit.
I used to drink like 4 a day. I'm down to 1, man. I'm.
Hey, leave that Red Bull alone. It got taurine in it.
That's
No,
fucking
the taurine ain't the problem.
What is it?
Because the taurine is a natural. You can make like the blender that I had that my wife took. The vitamins jump. Like you can make energy drinks inside the blender. You get taurine and put the taurine in there.
I thought taurine was bull jizz.
Nah.
Shit.
Oh damn.
Nah. It's some other shit, Hurts.
You know, let's talk about the. Why do you think? Why do you think that the government allows these food companies to get away with putting known bullshit into our foods, man?
Profit,
and also they know how.
My thing is, who figured out this shit tastes good together?
That's a good question.
Like motherfucking bull nut. Like who the fuck figured out that shit had a nice little kick to it? Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, it was a little bit of cinnamon.
Well, that's what you got to realize. Like
nutmeg.
This what you got. That's what you got to realize. A lot of that comes from they know how to stretch the limits within the regulation. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? If they say just like if they say there's certain amount of the food requirements, the nutrition requirements per day for a person may be a certain amount of this, a certain amount of that,
2,000.
another. Yeah, it don't matter what it is, as long as it meet those requirements. So it's like saying, it's like saying, okay, these are the rules. So if these are my thing has always been, if these are the rules, everything outside of these rules you can do. So they flipping this shit on his head. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how they're able to get away with that shit.
Hey, I just wanted to say this before I lose the thought process.
Right on.
If you go to Jamba Juice thinking you about to be doing something healthy, you're not. Not all the drinks in there is healthy. Like
never been.
It's ton of sugar in this shit.
Yeah.
As I went through that, I was on like, I'm about to go to Jamba Juice every day. We getting my damn banana berry. All this shit and not knowing that shit had a ton of fucking sugar in it.
Them naked juices are the same way.
Oh, they ain't worse. They ain't worse.
So y'all got Walla out there, right? Or is that
No,
I heard of that shit.
Yeah,
I ain't never know how to pronounce that shit. Good looking.
A what?
I ain't gonna even lie.
What do you call it?
It's Walla.
Yeah, he said that shit so easy. I saw that shit.
Because I was drinking them shits like a motherfucker. I stayed getting the superfood.
Like you talking that language, right?
I used to know the delivery drivers. Because I almost tried to apply for them, but I knew the drivers. And motherfuckers would give me like a gallon of superfood, and I'd be drinking that shit during the day, thinking I was doing something special.
Sound like it should be in Black Panther.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wakanda translation dictionary.
Hell yeah.
Hey, did that Joan
That's the vibranium flower. His name is Walla.
Right. No, I don't think so. I think it's close. It's getting close, CX. That shit getting real close.
I mean, we're gonna find out when this weekend over because this is
I think it was like at 700 million, last week,
Sunday, last month.
Yeah, that was the year.
I'm waiting for the motherfucking time to change. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm tired of this shit.
That's next Sunday.
I was about to say
next Sunday. Word.
Yeah. Next Sunday.
So we lose an hour, right?
No, you lose an hour. You spring forward. So you lose an hour.
Yeah. Fuck like that. But if you in Arizona, it don't matter. Shit.
Man, man, that was the good thing about living in Hawaii, yo. This shit never changed.
Don't.
Yeah, this shit never changed.
Hell wrong with you?
That's what's up. All you guys
don't change in London either.
Who hasn't seen Black Panther on the panel?
I haven't seen it. Yeah,
What'd you say?
Who hasn't seen Black Panther?
Oh, I don't know.
I haven't.
You haven't seen it?
Nah, man. Me and my kids are busy as shit.
I hear that.
Damn, someone over here swimming in sand.
Yeah, exactly. A nigga drowning right now.
Damn.
Dang.
Hey, so I was asking a question before. I haven't really been in the music scene. So what am I? What should I be listening to? You can listen.
Like he said, that Nipsey's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't finish listening to the Fontaine shit, but from what I heard, I was fucking with it. I haven't heard the Black Milk yet.
OC. That's what I'm banging. OC.
Yeah, I heard y'all. I think Gadget was talking about OC the other day. One of y'all mentioned it.
It was me. I was telling.
Okay,
yeah. I was telling AS because AS was about to get it.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, the Tory Lanez album, I actually fuck with that.
Yeah, I like Tory Lanez.
Yeah, I fuck with Tory.
Okay, so is he rapping or is he singing on this?
He doing both, and he's doing them very well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I ain't listened to shit. I ain't listened to shit he done, but I know he sing. But I've seen the freestyle as I'm rapping, so I'm like, and that shit was nice. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm getting when it comes to dudes.
No, he like.
I may give it a listen.
You know what? He like the more street version of Drake, who writes his own shit.
Okay, I can fuck with that then.
Yeah, the boy is super nice.
I can fuck with that.
Dave East, do you think he's gonna bring New York back? What's up?
Oh,
I like Dave East.
I fuck with East. Yeah, everything he drops is ill because he can rhyme. So Dave East got the best.
I like he can rhyme and his voice is dope as fuck.
Exactly, and he can do the trap shit with them niggas. But
he'll and he do it right.
Something, yeah,
he do it right. Like,
yep.
It's not the he does that, but he flips other shit with it, which makes it dope. I fuck with Dave East.
Hey, who got the kiboshes?
I'm about to start calling that shit the Lionel Joseph RTO.
The Lionel Joseph.
Yeah, the
Oh yeah,
that's what Lionel Joseph. Nigga hitting the Lionel Joseph.
He the first motherfucker who did that flow though. You can't deny that.
Back in fucking 82. Yeah.
Hey, that was 82, and he had that
82
flow.
or 83, yeah. Trading Places joint.
Boy, yeah.
Right. Merry New Year. Jesus, Happy New Year.
Oh, fuck. Motherfucking beef jerky time.
Mm-hmm. There's plenty, you know.
All of these come from the struggle. This motherfucker knows shit about struggle. Fuck.
Damn.
About making beats.
Oh shit, Jay Bishop.
Who that? Jay Bishop?
Yeah.
Who else?
That must be the fuck you Master Pills video.
Hey,
playback. I need to hear that.
Hey, you know they was.
Oh, you ain't heard that shit?
Nah.
He went in.
They was talking about.
I gotta hear that shit.
They was talking about Jay Bishop video on the NPC group.
Are you serious?
Send me a link for that. I'm trying to see that shit, yeah.
They was like, you know, the NPC Live and NPCX group where Ali met and all them.
Oh yeah.
One dude.
You talking about the B community?
No, this the NPC.
Oh, he got another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too many fucking groups for me.
And then one dude was like, "Hey, this guy right here, this video is so on point," and it was Jay Bishop video.
Damn, yeah, I'm trying to see that shit.
It's produced.
I'm trying to see that shit.
The main audience of the show is music making.
I ain't gonna lie, Jay. I'm glad he said it, man. It need to be said. Go ahead, Jay.
Nah, the funny shit is though.
Important motherfuckers that music makers don't fuck with. You don't know. I've never heard of this motherfucker till today. Parker Corey of Injury Reserve. First off, that's a stupid ass name. Reserve. Never mind. Never mind that.
No.
You know what? I was gonna say the funny shit is though, we the ones that's kind of out of touch probably, and I'm gonna be in all honesty. And
really?
the reason why I'm saying that is because a million motherfuckers knew who most of these rhythm roulette bum ass producers are that we ain't never heard of. You know what I'm saying?
Because they bums. That's why we ain't never heard of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Bishop had a point, but at the same time, like somehow these motherfuckers be having these followings. Like I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like people be like all these little fuckboy rappers and producers. I've never heard half a verse, but they be having crowds singing every word. Like I don't understand this shit, man. Like this, it seemed like there's a gap. And we're outside of that gap. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see how this shit even happens anymore.
Let me ask you this.
Let me say this. I don't mean cut you off, Wild Bug. Hey, Mental, I can't conform, man. I can't assimilate. I can't.
Whoa.
I'm not assimilating either. I'm just trying to
I know what
get a better
you're saying,
understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit weird.
I mean, that's just like skinny jeans. That shit sell off the rack. But I don't understand it, and I'm not gonna put them motherfuckers on. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah,
goddamn right, Chris.
Past that section. Right.
Can you say this guy maybe you can attribute to him getting on rhythm roulette from his grind and his whatever the fuck weird shit he did from people wanting to follow this guy? Can you say he's a product of that and not because I cannot catch a beat to that shit, man? If I'm making music, that ain't music to me. I couldn't catch a beat.
Go ahead.
Everybody in the room is rocking with him.
Tribute that.
Yeah, because our minds ain't open enough to grasp the motherfucking damn epicness that was going on with that beat.
It's like that
it was so offbeat, it was on beat. We was listening to slow.
Who you put me on with that video we played in here?
Well,
my chakra wasn't open wide enough to fucking catch that shit.
Jill said we wasn't listening.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm glad he said that shit, man, because that's it. That was the last straw, man.
No, it wasn't. No, I had something else fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be talking shit next week.
What it needs to be the last straw for is the last straw for us. Like, I haven't actively searched for a rhythm roulette link in probably almost a year maybe. The only time I see this shit is when y'all niggas post the shit.
Yep.
Y'all would stop posting this whack shit. The rest of us would be subjected to.
Man, I remember when we first started hanging out, when Rhythm Roulette came on, motherfuckers was the first get that link into that chat, man. Like, oh shit.
Hell yeah, man.
Because you know why?
Fresh off the presses.
It gave us a feeling of running home after school to watch Darkwing Duck and shit. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, y'all
gotta get home and go watch motherfucking Rap City shit.
Yeah, exactly, man. But now, this shit is so fucking god. That last one was painful, man.
I think they got some new people on the handling and on who they picking. That's what you trying to say.
I look at this shit like Raucous Records. Remember when Raucous Records was strictly underground and they had niggas like Cool G Rap and Mos Def in them, and then all of a sudden they tried to run Raucous Records like a real, like a commercial label,
like an actual label,
fell apart.
Yep.
That's what Rhythm Roulette is doing. They seem like, oh shit, we got a good product. How can we capitalize off of it? Oh, let's capitalize off it by flooding the market with more. But more doesn't mean better. You know what I'm saying?
What they fail to realize, they typecast themselves with pure hip hop in the beginning, and then it's like a villain trying to play a caretaker in another movie. Niggas gonna look at that shit like, nah, man. You know how typecast actors are. You see in a different movie, you like, nah, I don't believe this.
That's true. See, that's because they set the standard early.
I want y'all to listen to this thing this idiot did said about underground rappers. Just listen to it real quick.
Today, it's not really a good underground rapper. It may have this there's something to it, but I'm gonna explain to you why you don't want that. Okay, I'm Rob Level, smartrapper.com, and you're about to get smarter. That's the intro. Maximize to help you have a bigger goal for yourself and a bigger mindset. I don't want you thinking I'm gonna be an underground rapper. That's not the goal to strive for. The goal to strive for is full belief in yourself that you can be a superstar. Because anybody can if you get to work, and that's really what it is. Anybody can do it if you put the time, effort, and energy into it. You don't have to be blessed with something in order to get to the level of something. You have to work for that. You're incredibly large. You want more than that. Fuck it, I want to be a surgeon. I want to have.
All right, I'm gonna cut that off. He just said some things that kind of doesn't make to me. I don't know how you got. I don't want to be famous. Anybody I don't want to
But
be.
not even that. Like you ain't gotta be a surgeon, motherfucker. I don't want no goddamn surgeon that just want to be a surgeon.
You know what? Who the fuck gave this motherfucker the right to tell us what the fuck how to be with this music? That's the problem. Motherfuckers be trying to hijack this shit, and they don't really know nothing about it. You feel what I'm saying? You try to hijack our music and tell y'all hated our music in the beginning,
Right?
Now y'all
now you got a motherfucker like Justin Timberlake calling Prince overrated. That's what happened when you let the motherfuckers in.
Right. Divide and conquer.
Are you serious?
He said that.
Yep.
Wow. Prince is overrated.
I'm with CX, man.
Wow. I'm fucking mad. I repeated that.
So that's
I
why
wasn't like.
So that's why a lot of people was mad at his halftime,
Yeah,
at his Super Bowl performance because of the shit that he said about Prince, and then you're gonna do a Prince tribute. It's like, wow, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like keep
call
y'all
stuff
know
the
what
gatekeeper.
I say. Y'all know my motto. Keep that same energy.
indeed. My whole thing is, man. Like I said, man, who the fuck gives these motherfuckers the motherfucking raw stamp to tell us how to do our fucking music? Like you cannot take no hip hop artist and try to mold him into a pop star. That's not what we do. You feel what I'm saying?
Nope.
People love hip hop because of what it is. We're not trying to recreate you and transform you into a goddamn Macklemore. No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, back then when people crossed over, that happened because some new audience just liked what you did. You didn't change up what you did because you got that new artist. I mean, that new fan base. They love that fan base, loved you because of what you did.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Hell yeah, man.
That motherfucker need to find a knife and dive on it, man.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm taking
find a knife and dive on it, man. That is the worst way to go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being rich and not famous. I don't want to be famous. I think famous is overrated. And Justin Timberlake is a fucking PR stunt. That's all he is. I lost respect for him when he left fucking Janet Jackson out there to die. So fuck him. He should be a guest.
Let me say this. That motherfucker can sing. He has some shit that I done gnawed in my head too back in the day. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. You feel what I'm saying? But for a pop artist to be talking about soul music or soul artists like that, nah, you don't have that right. You don't have that right. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, anybody can speak on anything. They have their own opinion. But like, you never hear none of our R&B artists talking about older R&B artists in that vein. You're a pop artist. Right. You feel what I'm saying? That's not even your genre with Prince. So why are you even speaking on it?
Right. Not only that, you doing black music. Like, have some respect.
Nothing Bahamas should be quoted. Nothing Bahamas should be paid, and anything else is out of bounds. For real.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, I went see. I bounced in my head some that Cry Me a River shit. That shit was tough, man.
Yep. Yeah, Timberlake
it wouldn't have been tough. It wouldn't be tough without Timberland, though.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the dude can do it. He can do his thing, but the problem is this, man. You just can't. You can't just go in somebody's house and once they let you in, open arms and give you some fanfare. You decide one day you're gonna take a shit in the house.
Right.
Right.
And bro. Somebody told him, "Hey man, maybe you should clean that Prince shit up by doing a tribute to him at the halftime show."
How the fuck he even get to do that? Prince won't even let nobody sample his shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Prince won't even let you sample his shit, let alone. But then he gone. You feel what I'm saying? If he was still here.
Yo, did y'all see that Prince's family is allowing the Minnesota Twins, like the baseball stadium, to sell Prince memorabilia at the fucking stadium? I'm like, y'all won't let niggas sample his music, but you gonna fucking sell T-shirts and hats at the fucking Twin Stadium?
Get their piece. They gotta get their piece. They probably ain't got that all.
Right. I'm like, damn, that sounds like just some all profit shit to me. Because I mean, what does that do for his legacy?
Right.
Nothing.
Your pockets.
Nothing.
Fucking bullshit, man. Picking the bones, man.
Yeah, man. I'm like Minnesota Twins selling Prince memorabilia. Like what?
Oh, this one. Fucked up.
That's some shit. It sounds like he wouldn't even approve of no shit like that.
I don't think he would have.
I highly doubt that.
You know what I mean? Like what the fuck, man?
Hey, you heard anything on Rick Ross, man?
So I heard his daughter made a statement, and somebody else that's like real close to him said he definitely was in trouble, but he was never on life support. But the shit did look bad. Yeah, they definitely didn't deny that he wasn't in trouble. They just said, you know, the reports of him needing machines to breathe for him was incorrect, but that nigga was in trouble for a minute.
So did he have an actual heart attack? Or?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. He had an actual heart attack.
But
that goes, you know.
So
He's trying to get healthy. That's the thing.
I know. He's been doing good. He done lost hella weight.
Hell yeah!
All the years he's been.
But you know what? I think a lot of times I don't mean to cut you off either.
It's all right.
I think when people in the media like that, you're in the media's eye like that, anything could be exaggerated.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a person like him, you're in hip hop or rap, and you always talking about this negative shit. So they want some negative shit to come out, whatever you're doing. So,
yep. Hell
sensationalism.
Yeah. Damn right, yeah. They was definitely talking about the nigga was on breathing tubes and he wasn't breathing on his own. And same shit they said about Wayne. Every time Wayne had a seizure, they were basically trying to tell you this nigga was 1 foot in the grave.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then they pop out at the show or something.
Since he had a heart attack, is he still in the hospital right now? Because
he in the hospital right now.
Yeah, I'm like, because they probably want to do some type of stent or something. Damn.
Yeah.
Something to
keep that artery from closing up.
Exactly. So yeah, exactly.
42 years old, man. Go ahead.
VP joint.
42 years old, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And you know what? A lot of people don't fuck with Rick Ross because of his past and all that shit. But the one thing I will say, he has tried to empower everybody that comes through MMG. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing you can't front on. Like he's never fronted on any of the artists that signed to him, and the niggas that was with him back in the day is still with him today. He just got him in better positions. That's why you never see the nigga Gunplay. Like in the beginning, Gunplay was always getting in trouble. He was the wild nigga.
Yeah, that's true.
Niggas don't know Gunplay got bars too, and he picked classic beats. Like I done heard him kill Wu-Tang beats. Like damn, a Miami nigga should not be killing a Wu-Tang beat like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Rick has definitely put people in, even with Meek. He put Meek in that position to get himself out of Philly, then get his niggas out of Philly. You know what I'm saying? So even though Philly niggas always gonna backslide and you know what I'm saying, wind up in jail and do this and do that, but he has definitely been trying to live up to the title of boss. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: what happened to Wale, man? What's going on with Wale, man? What is going on with him?
Nothing.
Well, I know he got dropped.
You dropped him?
That's like they were talking about that on Complex. I saw post on Complex. He got dropped from Atlantic.
You know what? Niggas back here don't even give a fuck.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, this area don't really fuck with Wale like that.
Congratulations, he got dropped from a fucking label. Now go independent, and get your bread now, man.
When he was independent, he was nice,
but he still so. I like Wale once he got with MMG because I think he had to come a little harder. Yeah, he had a lot to live up to.
Yeah,
I never really liked Wale before that because I always felt like lyrically he was always nice, but the way he presents it sometimes sounds lazy, forced. Like it never really translated well. And when I would hear him with other cats, like he had the Nike Boots, and then he had the Nike Boots remix with I think Wayne, Pusha T, and somebody. Yo, he got his fucking ass kicked on that remix, yo. Oh my god! Like I was like, I never want to hear Wale rap with anybody else because he will get demolished. But when he went to MMG, that nigga was stepping his shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to come hard. You know what I mean?
It's just with him, man. It's just hard for me to. It's just hard for me to listen to him.
Yeah,
because it's like it sounds like he need to be in front of a go-go band.
Right,
Like
Yeah,
his whole,
he sound like a talker.
yeah, he sound like a straight up talker, man. It's like,
Yeah.
like every time he raps, like, cause from people from our area, we know what how dudes who talk for a go-go band when they rap,
Right.
it's always in the same certain pocket.
Like Killer
And
Cow, yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
all his songs sound like he in front of a go-go band to me.
Yep.
You feel
Yeah,
what I'm
he
saying?
did. Who did he do some shit with? TCB, I think.
Yeah, he did that joint with TCP.
The pretty girls joint was my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because it sounded like go-go. Like it had that banging ass go-go beat. Yeah, that was my joint. And the nigga that was singing on it was one of the go-go niggas from around here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, you're right about that.
And then
I
my
thought
daughter,
was it Wincy on there?
I don't know who
From
that
back.
is.
I
yeah,
thought
it
it
was
was
one
Wincy
of them
singing
from
on
back.
it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was
Yeah,
somebody
that's
from
Wincy.
back.
Yeah,
I know that. Yeah.
yeah,
Hey
Wincy
man,
doing
if
the
I know what
vocal.
I meant to ask you, man, where you get that video, man, of back when he was in Africa, man?
They just got there. My girl Trinette fucked around and sent me that joint. Didi.
Oh yeah.
She fuck with Raheem and them. Yeah.
Oh.
Where you
That
guys?
motherfucker be all about music. So.
You know what? I agree with as far as Rick Ross put money in their pocket. But one guy who doesn't, and I've heard bad things about, is DJ Khaled. But he's a bad man. Leave that dude. Stay away from him. It's all about Khaled.
He's a fraud to me.
So I know a lot of people do say he's a fraud and all that, and he might be. But I know Khaled has been down in his music shit for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know he was around. Like a lot of people didn't even know that Rick Ross was around.
Rick Ross was around
a long time. Like, but
writing shit.
Exactly. But I used to fuck.
Started out with Suave House.
Yeah, he did. He was with Suave House, but I know Rick from the fucking Trick Daddy Trina slip and slide days.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because I was living down south in the military and shit.
But before that, I think he was with Eric Sermon. Rick Ross was
before Suave House.
I think before Suave, he was with Rick. I mean, Eric.
I know he spent some time with Eric, but I don't know what time frame it was.
That was oh man, was it that Jazzy Faye era that when Jazzy was in there with Eric Sermon? I want to say it was there. I had to look
I
at
had to
it
give
again.
Rick some more credit.
I know Jazzy Faye was with Eric around 95 because he produced. That's his first.
Yo, what the fuck happened to Jazzy Faye?
I don't know.
This nigga like literally just disappeared.
Right. His first credits came on Double or Nothing.
Yeah, that was hard to do.
Yeah, I know. His little no neck having ass.
Right.
Yo, that nigga had some joints though, man.
He did.
Fucking Mike Rotunda head ass.
He sound like he got
play the hell out of an organ.
Right. Yeah. No, I used to fuck with that dude, man, and then he just disappeared.
Yep.
Majin Buu ass nigga.
Mike Will.
This nigga did not say that. God damn.
Man, Kovalev trying to break this.
We talking about evil. We talking about Kid Boo or regular Boo?
Regular Boo, the big motherfucker with the cape.
Yeah.
What happened to the Trackmasters?
Hell yeah.
Shit, I bet you know what? They probably both still doing shit. They probably just broke up as a group.
Turning niggas into Candy Boo.
Cool and Dre had a good
Right.
run.
Hey, they can't loop their way out of that.
Ooh. Yeah, Cool and Dre did have a good run, but you know what? The dude Dre, he got a hit right now with Fat Joe.
Yeah, he do.
Yep. A business of a rider.
The funny shit is though, for about 3 weeks, when I heard that song, for about 3 weeks, I thought it was Fat Joe featuring Drake.
Motherfucking Doc about to check this.
Hey, can I ask y'all this? Do y'all notice that New York is starting to have their own sound again?
No.
I'm
oh shit!
Damn.
That shit flat.
That was funny.
No.
Hit him with the nasal now.
Check that out.
So I think
Mano. I forget the name of the title.
I was gonna say I think a couple of New York niggas still have the New York sound, but it's some of the older cats though. It's not like
it's not the new wave niggas.
Yeah, it's not A Boogie and none of that shit.
Right.
The Tekashi or
fuck
Oh, hell
Tekashi.
no.
What do you think? What y'all thoughts on this little niggas Tekashi, yo?
So you know what? Hold up, man. He look weird. Let's just get that out the fucking way. He looked like a weirdo, right? But why does all of these fuckboy ass rappers think it's cool? Like okay, I never understood why tough niggas want to press niggas that's not tough. If you fucking tough, go press another tough nigga. that all of these grown ass men that's running around, oh, Tekashi can't come here, Tekashi can't come. Why? Nigga, just go get some money. Like you look corny
but
right
then
now.
the
You
little
chasing a rainbow
motherfucker,
hair.
he going around talking about niggas can't touch him though.
And you know what? I will be
so he gonna get
same
pressed
shit.
for that.
I would be saying the same shit if all these nut ass niggas was saying they was gonna come for me, but not fucking with me. Like everybody started coming at him. Y'all niggas talk shit about me and ain't touch me. Damn, you know what? Then I'm gonna tell y'all niggas not touching me. So from that standpoint, I understand it. I just don't. I mean, yeah, he might be a fuckboy. He might be faking shit, but what do all of these other grown ass men have? Like matter of fact, faggot ass Jay Hood just crawled out of some hole he's been in for 7 years to make a Tekashi diss. Like, nigga, you couldn't.
Hold up, who the fuck is Jay Hood?
Jay Hood, the little lame ass nigga from D Block.
That name sound familiar.
That was the nigga that was under. That was
mid 2000s. Yep.
Yeah, he was under D Block. He was under the locks. He was the little nigga.
Yep.
And remember, he couldn't hack it on D Block. He wound up trying to talk shit. Jada kissing them niggas had to put him in his place, and then you never heard from Jay Hood again.
Right.
Now, 7 years later, this nigga pop up talking about Tekashi ain't the king of New York, and then 15 minutes later puts out a diss song. Nigga, crawl.
Oh, you know when niggas come, when niggas come claim themselves being the king of New York, motherfuckers don't come at you though.
Yeah, you got. Leave that name out your mouth, King of New York. Just like you leave that Tuka shit out your mouth with the Chicago niggas.
The Chicago niggas.
Same shit.
But you know what? So Don Q, who's a young nigga from New York, I think he Harlem nigga. He rep New York real hard, but he said it best the other day. He was like, look, I don't give a fuck who call themselves the king of New York. Like, that's the problem.
Damn.
Everybody in New York want to be a king, but we don't want to come together like the South did or the West Coast did. That's why New York is never going to be back to, the forefront no more, because everybody, as soon as a nigga get, just like Philly, as soon as the Philly nigga get hot, the niggas from the 3 other sections in Philly is going to come at their neck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think in New York, since, man, you got 6 million people up that motherfucker. 5 different fucking boroughs. You feel what I'm saying? It's real hard to say you the king of that all 5 fucking boroughs. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure is.
You know what I'm saying? That's just not on a rap tip. That you can be on a street drug tip, and a motherfucker might be in Queens, be like, hold up, this motherfucker just said he the king of all this shit. Oh, nah. You got to go see him.
I think the problem.
I think that he just should have said he the hottest nigga in New York.
The problem is with that, this nigga got rainbow hair and rainbow caps in his teeth, and he wears skinny jeans and shit. And he's like fucking, looks like a little fucking Keebler Elf munchkin.
But besides the rainbow hair, he looked like the rest of these little New York niggas.
True.
Hey, you know what, Mitchell? He looked like the rest of all of these little niggas.
All of them.
Yeah, nigga look like Raggedy and Andy.
I'm just like, if I was a New York nigga, I can't have this nigga.
My issue with some of this stuff. I don't mind some of these grown ass niggas getting at these young niggas, because some of these young niggas ain't got no respect in the first place.
Yeah.
So see, the thing is, you can't have it both ways. See, the problem that we have with hip hop, and this was always gets me. See, we give niggas passes. We give them passes for whatever we give them passes for. Then when it backfire, we looking stupid because we ain't put them in check in the first place. So, like with this Tekashi 6ix9ine cat, whoever he is, I don't know what his ethnicity is, but this dude he stayed throwing out the N-bomb. So okay, that's one strike. 2 is like. Okay,
well, out here,
you
say niggas out here. That's not a big thing. Yeah, that's not a big thing.
Oh,
it's a big thing when that person is not African American. It's a very big thing. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying, just out here, that's not uncommon. Like Mexican nigga out here, and niggas
Puerto Ricans been saying that shit.
Puerto Ricans are black, so that's
like
they are black. They are black. Yeah, but the thing about it is we grant so many passes, like the era that we come from. If you talk it, you better damn sure walk it.
Yeah.
And so that's for anything, but you don't come out with that boisterous attitude. It's like people gave all these dudes passes, gave all these youngest passes. I ain't got no problem with youngest being youngest, but at some point, the respect factor has to make its way back into the culture, because what's happening is that you're disclaiming and you're disrespecting all the legacy and the history that helped get you to the point where you are. So it's like
giving a fuck about that.
Exactly, and that's why they like Big said, he rain on the top will be shorter than a leprechaun because you ain't putting forth the energy.
It's like
or doing the knowledge or doing the respect that it takes for, or that's all ingrained in the culture.
You
That's
know
why
what, Hirsch? You absolutely right. The whole problem with this whole thing with this generation is that the masculinity of rap and hip hop is gone.
There it is.
It's gone because
it's bigger than hip hop though. Rap and hip hop. It's just
men in general is gone because for one thing,
that's a good point.
15, 20 years ago, if a dude came outside looking like these dudes look now, dudes would be clowning him.
Niggas getting beat up.
Niggas be getting their ass beat.
You walking by with an iPhone in your hand, somebody would have took that from you.
Hell yeah.
Off the muscle. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I be at work and I see the youngins when they come through, when they get off from school, all of them got their pants off their ass, shit tight as hell. If somebody was to get behind them, can't none of them run. You feel what I'm saying? and I'm looking at it's cold as a bitch outside, and they got a thin ass jacket on, trying to be cool as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at these motherfuckers like, what the hell is wrong with these motherfuckers, man?
And don't get it twisted though. This is not anti-young nigga because you got people like J. Cole, you got Kendrick. Those dudes.
I don't even consider them young niggas though.
No, J. Cole like 30.
They're younger than most of us on this panel.
Them niggas is 30 plus though. Like we talking about goddamn under 25.
But you got people that know that who do come into the game at the tender age that they are, who come in with the respect and come in with the history.
Exactly. Humble. It's called humbleness.
You know, they come
in what it is. That's what this generation does not
what's
have.
His name? God damn it! What's his name? Motherfucker had the Sprite commercial. Boy from LA. God damn it. Yeah. Because his manager was one of any manager somewhere from New Orleans, right?
I don't know.
Scarface. They had a panel where him and Scarface had a discussion, and he was trying to, pretty much, so you can't expect people. Now it's naive of me to think that every young person is gonna know who Kool Herc is. Although I feel like if you call yourself a rapper or you rap,
you should want to know.
You should want to know who Kool Herc is, because if it wasn't Kool Herc, you don't. That's what I'm saying. It's like appreciating your great grandmother for giving birth to your grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Like
to your mother,
without them people, you don't make it. If your great grandmother would have jumped over the ship, you would have never made it.
It's a lack of humbleness, is what it is. I remember when Nas came out, everybody was comparing Nas to Rakim. Nas never once said anything disrespectful to say otherwise. You know, he could have easily said, "Man, fuck Rakim," but but our generation is not like that. You know. And I remember I saw what's that?
We can handle criticism. They can't. Everybody, as soon as we criticize something, we haters.
Because I saw on the whim, because I swear I don't be looking for this kind of shit. I think I was in between videos and had to fucking make a right turn or some shit. And I fucking stopped on Extension or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And the person who was interviewing him wasn't like comparing him to nobody. She was just having a conversation with her, and she just said, "You ever think about getting into acting? Like Tupac, Ice-T, and this motherfucker lost his shit, man."
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Don't compare me to that motherfucker. He was going off, man. I was like,
it was unnecessary too. Cause
I'm like, nigga, first off, fuck your bitch and the clique you claim, motherfucker. Take your motherfucking ass up from around here. Damn. You wish you could be like them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
them motherfuckers.
He was like, Pac was a rapper, I'm a fucking rock star or some shit. He couldn't do what I could do or some shit like that. Something.
And she was basically saying, "Do you want to spread your wings? Do you want to just do rap?" You know what I'm saying? He just fucking lost his shit.
Yeah, but if hip hop was more like the mafia, a lot of niggas would be offed.
Because, fuck yeah, hell yeah.
I'm actually
happy niggas be gone.
Yeah, right. But like the thing about it is just like we don't treat hip hop like the mafia.
Yo,
because
what the fuck is wide body screen doing right now?
gyrating.
Oh my god, my bad.
Talking up here.
No,
I
but
mean,
you know,
real talk, man.
it's just
Black people in general, we just too motherfucking giving.
Yep.
Because I remember watching back in the mid 2000s when they had like a bunch of these R&B artists
Oh
trying
my
to do
god,
country
wide body,
music.
what are you doing?
They gave them the shit, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I remember when I listened to Hootie, what's the dude name?
Hootie
Darius
and the
Rucker.
Blowfish. Darius
I listened to his
Yeah,
I listened
Darius
to his
Rucker,
interview on Questlove Supreme, and he was talking about all the shit he went through. And it's like we the only motherfucker that welcome motherfuckers with open arms. Like there is no kind of check or nothing. You know, just come on in, take our shit.
You know why? Because we've been the most forgiving people there is. You know
Christianity.
what I'm saying?
Turn up
Keep
cheek.
that shit in the motherfuckers.
We've been the most forgivingest people and the most discriminated against by all. By all.
Motherfuckers that ain't got a pot to piss in fucking around and talking about it
by
be black.
all.
We're the chain, man. We're the top of the food chain.
All right, now here's a serious question for y'all in regards to hip hop and versus rap and versus all that shit. Do you think hip hop rap music would be as big as it is now and would generate as much money as it does if these little fuck boys and all this shit was not in it? If it was just hardcore purists like the shit that we want to hear?
It will still go. It will still go.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, I think
it would still go to her. But like to this level.
It still will, because you got to think about it. You think about some of your most and you know what, to be honest, the reason why these dudes have a lane is because cats who had the torch, they couldn't hold on to the torch. Look at DMX. Off the deep end. Right. Think about any superstar hip hop dude from, let's say, 10 years ago. Man, let's say 5 to 10 years ago. What are they doing? See, it's like I used to always tell my homeboy, like, there's always like a dead moment in the culture that enables somebody to slip in and grab all the momentum and go forward. Mm-hmm. It happened with Nicki. It happened with anybody you could think of. It happened with them. There was a time. There was a moment in time where it was a lot of nothing that's going on. A lot of stagnant movement. You know what I'm saying? And somebody creeped in, and it became that. You know, and it kept moving forward. And they took that energy and kept going. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it'll still be doing the numbers that it's doing. But one thing about it, I feel like it would have more, I'll say, credibility in terms of, because I think now it's just like I don't consider it's like it's hard to consider it hip hop. Although
me too.
It's kind of hard to consider this because it almost needs to be something that's almost another form of music, because it's not, adhering to the principles of what we know hip hop to be or whatever.
And see, Hertz, I say that all the time, and that's why I used to be the biggest mumble rap hater and all of that shit. Like, to the point, man, it would sound like these niggas did something to me personally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really was one of those dudes. And now I try and look at it from the standpoint of, like, you know what? That's not my hip hop. Like, I don't even know if that's rap.
It ain't for you, Lane.
Yeah,
it's not for you.
Why am I this mad? Like, fuck them niggas, you know?
Well, my whole thing is what
but I feel, everybody saying.
I feel like, man, like the mumble rap aspect and all that. What have they done? Like literally, what have they done compared to the other hip hop artists and MCs that came before them or who are still rocking, who've made big strides, like the Commons and all them other dudes? You feel what I'm saying? And kept the culture alive. To me, hip hop reverted back to where it was, underground,
primitive. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because like when it was above ground, everybody was grabbing at it. So now when it went back underground, we leaving y'all with the residue of what was there. You feel what I'm saying?
Look, I'm one of the most liberal people you ever meet when it comes to music. Being from a state that didn't have no rappers. We listened to everything, and I'm proud of that. But my thing is, fucking be original.
That's
the only thing I can't deal with. I can't deal with all the shit sounding the same. Like I can't do it.
Well, you got to realize they didn't took over the rap aspect of it. You feel what I'm saying? And by them taking over, it's not just the music; it's a whole culture aspect as well, because the music just help help fire it up a little more. Like I always say, they want to keep you high, keep you drunk, and keep you in the club. They want you to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they promote it so much, and they push the culturally ones, the commons and all them to the background. You know what I'm saying? They won't even play them. They won't even play them on the radio. They'll play the other Jones. You feel what I'm saying?
You're right.
I respect.
I just my thing is, I'm happy the shit is where's the way it is, and what I mean by that, I like the fact that the real shit is underground. Like I always say, it takes the motherfuckers who search for it and find it, they're going to appreciate it more because they actually did the time and research and everything to find the real shit.
I want to respect it. That's all. I want people to respect it.
No, I fuck with that RTO, and I'm the same way. Like the underground shit is always gonna be king to me, but this is the shit that really pisses me off though. So let's say like this little Uzi nigga, right? He'll drop an album, and that's gonna be the type of shit where they'll be like, oh, little Uzi's expected to sell blah 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 in the first week, like they charting, right? But then we got Griselda, fucking Conway dropped the goddamn GOAT joint on fucking SoundCloud. After signing the Shady deal. Like, why the fuck did you drop you know what I mean? Like, that's the shit that I hate. Why the fuck
that shit? Okay, what's the content of Uzi Vert?
No. My point is, no matter what his content is, how come these little young niggas can do all of this charting and shit, but it seemed like our type of shit just loves to hover in the underground. And I mean, just he could have put that shit on.
But yeah, I get you. Like they can charge just as much as Vert can, if not more.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna play the devil advocate right now.
Oh shit! What up, Sparks?
I was about to say, who the hell is that?
I'm gonna play the devil advocate real quick because we all remember.
And Sparks worked in the radio.
Turn your mic up, brother. Turn your mic up.
Okay. Man, I got these headphones in. Can you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit more. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Mic check. Turn me up there. Turn up my headphones. Okay, so I'm playing the devil advocate here, and it's the elephant in the room, and we all know the answer to the questions that we're posing today, but it's music business.
Yeah.
And when you have labels who run on a formula, and that's all they care about. They don't care about what dude looks like. They don't care about his content. All they care is how much money is this little nigga gonna bring into my organization. So a lot of the fault falls on us as consumers because we don't understand the power of our money.
True.
So instead of going out and purchase comment or purchase, whoever you like. If you go out and you purchase that, then labels will start going, okay, yeah, we got a profit over here on this. But then once again, once something gets hot again, say like Little Brother, for example, comes back out, everybody runs on that side, industry sees how well they're doing, now they're going to go find little sister, the little nephews, the little and try to
little cousin now.
I don't know. The only
So I got a good
the only rebuttal I offer to that.
No, and let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
Because like up here, since I got back to Washington now, they got one of those contemporary. It's supposed to be an old school station, right? But it's not really.
it is old school because I got to look at what is considered old school now. So Missy Elliott is considered old school to, you know, that middle generation right now. And if you turn to that channel, everything on that channel sounds exactly the same. I can actually flip to that channel, and before I even get there, I know what they're playing. They're playing Ashanti, Ja Rule, 50, you know, that little era in the early 2000s, middle 2000s.
And this is old school. Considered to them.
Yeah, this is considered old
Wow.
school to them. So,
Sorry, I got a question for y'all. Back to the topic of how these little motherfuckers look weird in the skinny jeans and all that. Right. So there's an MC that a lot of people love, and he has a cult following, and he's known to have bars. But he is one of the weirdest looking motherfuckers ever, to the point where sometimes when I see his picture, I don't want to listen to his music.
You talking about Joe Budden?
Oh man, if you don't get out of here, RT, now you know that's
that nigga be wearing skinny jeans too, though. No front.
That nigga said Buddy, yo.
Yeah, but look, so I'm about to hit y'all. I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about Tech Nine?
Nope, Danny Brown.
Oh, Danny Brown. Yeah.
Danny Brown. How does he get a pass? That motherfucker look weird in the Takashi sometimes.
You know why? But you know why that? You know why that is though.
But I love that. I love Danny Brown
of the talent, because here's the thing.
Danny Brown got bars though. That's the pass of the shit.
Because it's talent, and I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind how Lil Uzi Vert looked if the talent was there.
I was ready.
Like, yeah, the talent was there. We would not be talking about them if the talent was there. We wouldn't be talking about them in a negative connotation if the talent was there. But the talent ain't there. It's all about the gimmick. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about them fools, that's just not right, man.
Because you know, Tony Yayo tried to get Danny Brown signed to G Unit when G Unit was popping, but 50 loved his music. But then when Tony Yayo bought Danny Brown to meet 50, and 50 even said in an interview, he was like, this dude walked in, and first thing on my head was, what the fuck is that?
The extraterrestrial, man. I don't know.
All right, niggas be on something. I'm gonna put you in the dryer like some dryer sheets.
I fire up the blunt, and it tastes like gumbo.
Now, Danny Brown does have bars, though. I do fuck with that dude, but he's
Danny Brown is spitting.
Boy, I let the K rumble. I'm because I know you got a big fat head and snitching ass uncle.
I mean, to be honest with you, hip hop really wasn't about a look.
Nah,
you
not
know
at
what
all.
I'm saying? It was about your talent, because like
some of our heroes.
Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 was looking like Parliament. You know what I'm saying?
But the whole thing was like it never was like what hip hop was though. All right, I need to package these dudes up. I need to make sure their look is this, their look is that. Shit, you had the grimier you look was the more better selling point.
Or realer, you
feel what I'm saying?
That.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at ODB. You couldn't get no crazier than that. You know what I'm saying?
But you even look at it like, this nigga look funny. He look like just a crazy ass nigga that you see on the block. Like, it wasn't nothing.
But the thing with hip hop was talent. If we didn't care, as long as you got talent.
Now the Tekashi dude, I ain't heard his raps. I just know that he has a decent voice. That's what all I know about it. I heard some shit.
He be yelling.
His voice is cool, but what he's saying, I don't know what the fuck he's saying. I don't even know his rap flow, to be honest.
What I was gonna say,
Lionel Joseph, nigga.
What I was gonna say earlier was when To Pimp a Butterfly came out and whatever album J. Cole put out around that time, they both did crazy numbers.
They did. Yeah.
And I remember saying, finally, now these labels can get back to the real shit. We got proof that you can sell records if you put out real shit.
That's what I was
thinking. And I'd be damned, they didn't double down on the dumb shit after that.
Yep, because you got to realize what that does. That's
can't get
by them
doubling
down
on that.
You making niggas smart, man. Can't have that.
Yeah, you can't educate, and uplift. You know what I'm saying? Within the scheme of your art. So that's why they double down on the nonsense, because Migos to what have you. If anything enlightening, they're not gonna push that.
Nope.
And what's crazy is that record companies have less power now than they did back in the day. So really, there's no excuse.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I used to say, record labels are not saying that Sparks is wrong in it. I'm just saying that somebody in there who on the side of the formulas, on the research side, had to look at them numbers and say, well, maybe our formulas are not at what we thought they were. But apparently, they sticking to that shit.
Mm-hmm. This motherfucker is going against the plan and planning some dumb damn motherfuckers as much as possible.
So have you had a chance to look at this Rick Ross Uncensored on TV One?
Okay, I'm recording it right now. Don't say nothing because I'm recording it right now.
Right?
Nah, yeah, man. I got my TiVo on today.
Fucking Dab Jr.
Hey, man.
Just kind of watch it because it was just watch it.
They now I wonder was this already planned for them to show this in spite of what happened, or they doing
it was already planned. No, it was already planned.
Who was that in the thumbnail? Is that Spark? Yeah, Spark. Who pictured that?
I don't know, some shit I grabbed off online, man.
Oh, I was about to say that. I ain't want to offend and be showing you
like one of your daughters or whatever.
That's that picture you buy a picture frame.
Right?
Yeah, it look like Shirley Temple.
Oh shit! What up, bro?
Where you come from, man?
Right?
Shirley Temple.
Okay.
She looked like she looked like Tammy in that motherfucker.
Don't you know? I was about to say that.
You look like who?
Tammy. Yeah, the movie Tammy. Motherfucker robbed a motherfucker with a paper bag and shit twisted up.
What up, Malik?
What's the chick name, man? Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy. Yeah. Hey, she lost weight.
Yeah.
Nah,
look a little better. Yeah. I mean, she's still chunky, but she lost some weight.
But she ain't losing weight then.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way: she's not as wide and as heavy as she was, but she's losing weight.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't pay attention to them like that.
Yeah,
I don't pay attention to them like that.
No, but it's obvious when you see it. You saw her before.
In the Congo.
I don't drink, but
she was huge. But
signifying monkey feet.
Hey, peace to the panel, y'all.
What's going on?
Peace, bro. What's going on, sir?
Let me ask you a question, bro. Well, what is you're a healthy eater? What does your diet consist of, man?
I try to eat healthy, but I do love my fast foods every now and then. McDonald's, Wendy's, and like tonight I bought some fried chicken from a grocery store.
God. Oh, you gonna die, man.
I don't eat like that.
Don't say that.
What I do is I peel the skin off it first, and I just eat the meat mostly.
Well, you say you got it, man.
Oh God! I was waiting.
I bought it from a grocery store that opened up called a Publix. You ever heard of it?
Oh yeah, I heard of Publix.
Yeah, we got Publix.
Oh yeah, they got Publix in Richmond now.
Yeah, it used to be Martin's.
Hold up, man. We got
Martin's U-Crops.
We got a capital PAUS. Eat that, man.
He said he pulled the skin off and eat the meat.
Wowzer.
Yeah, man, we gotta take a pause for the cause on that one, man.
Yeah, man.
Go gadget fried chicken.
Yeah, we got the freeze frame matrix. That
skinless meat. Pause.
we got to bring out the CGI and pause.
Now when I go to KFC, I grilled chicken though.
Malik, you've been around long enough now. For me to ask you, what the hell do you do for a living?
Oh, my job is banking. We're working the bank, data entry.
Cool. I just want to make sure you won the feds. You cool.
Damn. On the next Breaking the Ice with Dixie Philly.
I ain't no fan. I ain't.
At least I ain't asked him on the first night.
What do you do? Look, he said, what don't you do?
We have been around each other long enough. We know what each other do, know each other kids' names and shit, wives' names.
Hey Dixie, what do you do? I don't know what you do.
I work in regulatory, pharmaceutical industry.
Oh, pharmaceutical. There you go. And you make beats, of course.
Yeah, try to.
Yep.
I think got
Oh man,
Wide Body on my channel. I posted 3 new vids. Posted one about ex WWE wrestler Sunny. She got arrested again. Charged with a DUI, a fugitive from
that's what's up.
Wow. Hey Malik, whatever happened to that one chick that we used to wrestle? She was like one of the first female superstars in wrestling in the 90s. What was her name?
China.
Who?
You talking? Yeah. Who you talking about? China?
Not China. Before China. She was before China.
The only one I remember, my first one was the 80s. It was the Fabulous Moolah.
After her, like it was like 90s.
Damn. Something about Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus was my shit.
There was one
I
that
think
got
Trish Stratus was dope. I'll think of it in a minute.
No,
I always wonder what happened to her.
Was she white or black?
She was white.
Okay, hey, hold on. Was she Sable?
Sable.
I know Sable. Yeah. Hey, look at this. She's the one married to Brock Lesnar.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He be folding her ass up.
Yeah. Hold on, man. Nobody was thinking about that.
My bad. I mean, think about it. This motherfucker like 300, yo.
Hey, look, I know, man. He folded her ass.
Trying to put a drop toe hold on this nigga. He hitting him with the glove.
I would never go to church with black man.
He's just gonna knock you out.
Nigga, mad crazy thoughts in your head.
Hey Malik, what happened to to Nick Hogan? Whatever happened with him? Is he in jail still or what?
What we were talking about, Nick Hogan? No, he's not in jail, but he's out. But he's just keeping a very low profile because he's gotten a whole lot of death threats when he got out.
Okay.
Yeah, for crashing that car and killing that kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The car crash and shit.
Yeah. Hey, look at this. He was doing $150 in the rain on a rainy night. He was raining.
Yeah, and the motherfucker in the damn. He was smashing it.
He mashed
Hogan's.
I was
I remember
that. What was his name? Brooke. How she look?
Oh, she look about the same. Oh, hey, did y'all ever hear her song they tried to put out? She tried to.
I remember that.
Yeah, I heard that.
I remember that bullshit.
This is right when reality shows was just starting out, I believe. And
no, it was the song. I'm falling in love. With the rapper on it.
Yeah,
I remember they put her in the studio with a bunch of big name producers like Scott Storch and some other people.
Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. I got one for you. Hogan actually sent her a demo to Puff Daddy. He threw that shit right in the trash. He ain't never heard that from him.
Shit. Speaking of deaths and shit, as far as wrestling goes, y'all remember Lex Luger?
Yeah, he's still alive.
So no, he's still alive. But the reason why he never ever gets mentioned in WWE like history, he'll never be in the books anymore, is because y'all remember Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, I remember that story. Yeah, so they were living together, and she had some drugs and alcohol and ate something.
Died and shit. Yep, in his crib. So
she died. Yeah, look at this.
He's basically blackballed from WWE.
Yep.
Wow. His voice is recorded on the 911 call trying to revive her, but it didn't happen. So yeah, and plus he went to jail too because
I remember all those Lex Luger.
He was went to jail.
Yeah, man.
Torture rap.
That dude.
WCW.
Yeah,
NWA.
Oh my god.
Pause on that. Look.
We got the WWE network over here. Like we got the WWE network. So they got all the bullshit on it.
So Milton, the only thing I hated about that when that network came out, they snatched all their shit off Netflix.
But you know what? Vince McMahon bought his money. Yeah, he bought it.
Yeah, I get it. I was mad.
With the title. It was just like Jay-Z with the title.
Yep. Because I used to watch all those documentaries on wrestling and shit. And they snatched all that down.
$10 a month though, bro. So like me and my son, we still watch wrestling. So we watch all the pay-per-views. So we pay $120 a year, right? And we get 12 pay-per-views a year, so that's $720 right there. That I just saved $620.
Can you watch old shit on there?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, look at this.
That's what I was saying.
He owns the rights to WCW. You can watch.
That's what I want to see, the old shit.
Yeah, you watch that. You can watch stuff from A. Arnie. You remember the Superstation 6 p.m.
Whoa. Hey, first of all, if you gonna call me by my government,
I'm sorry, man.
You're gonna have to say it right. But for the panel, let's just go with mental.
RTO timestamp.
Well, yo, I'm like, I'm real particular about my name. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, sorry, man. My apologies.
It's not hard.
Hey, Malik, don't feel bad. Mal got at me for putting a K in his name, nigga.
Hey, look. What do you want to be called?
Mental is good, man, but my name is Ari. Ain't no
mentally. I just call you mentally good. Then that's cool.
Nah.
Just mental.
Just mental. Okay, cool. Hey, RTO, no, I'm saying, getting back to Sable. Sable ain't the first woman wrestler, but she's the first one that posed in Playboy. I got all her Playboy issues.
I just remember them like that was the first one I could remember that they really got behind the push as like a superstar.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah. Look, she got popular, but it came with a price. Cause look at this, when she got popular, she got a big head, and like the other women wrestlers backstage started threatening her. And look at this, Shawn Michaels smeared her bag with a human feces.
Oh wow! Because I was about to say, Shawn, this was during the Shawn Michaels era, and he was fucking crazy. Like,
yeah, he was mean. Popular. Yeah, because he was mean. Look at this. Sable left the company and sued WWE for a while, but then I think like 10 years later she came back, but it was very short lived, and then she left again. And eventually she married Brock Lesnar. You know.
Speaking of Shawn Michaels, y'all need to hear Stone Cold Steve Austin had, and he still might have his podcast.
He does.
His interview with fucking Shawn Michaels is one of the best WWE interviews ever. That shit, like, cause Shawn Michaels, like, he don't give a fuck. Like, he won't tell you whatever you ask him. You know what I'm saying? He was dropping some shit, yo. Yeah, he was dropping some shit.
I'll listen to the one with him and Sting. I'm like a Sting fan, and Sting and Undertaker.
Yo, yes.
I wish Chris Benoit was still around though.
Yeah, my favorites to watch is Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko.
Oh shit, yeah.
Them motherfuckers, they got
used to fuck
like they were technicians.
Take me back to the Four Horsemen days, bro.
You know what I mean?
Arn
Anderson.
Wow, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard.
Hell yeah, cuz yo.
You nigga said Tully Blanchard.
You know who was
Hell yeah, Herb Stepnowski, nigga.
You know, one of my favorite wrestlers who ever came in all of the years was probably Goldberg. Like, and I'm talking.
Yeah, Goldberg's my dude too.
Now, all the originals like Ultimate Warrior and all that shit, loved him to death. But I mean, like the impact when he came in and wrestling was kind of big at that point, like real big. But he came in with such a fucking impact, and he brought like just this. It was like the Road Warrior. It was like the Road Warrior's fucking animal in one dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was my favorite era.
He had a long undefeated streak, and he would spear you and like jack the jackhammer suplex. They call it the jackknife.
Yeah. The Monday Night Wars was my favorite.
That's one. Best time of wrestling.
Monday Night.
I never watched commercials during that era because I was flipped back and forth between the two.
Yep.
And I remember
WCW was whipping that ass because, like I said, my favorite wrestler, I think all through all the time was Sting. But my second favorite growing up was Ricky Steamboat. I remember the match he had with Randy Savage at WrestleMania. The best match.
What was cool?
That's when he got hit in the throat.
WCW made it look like WWF was back then. It was F. They were invading WCW when actually behind the scenes that signed those guys, Scott Hall and
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah,
it made it look like it was they was gonna finally go down. Man, that was crazy. That was a crazy.
Yeah, that was the NWO when Hulk Hogan came in that pay-per-view and turned heel. And it became the NWO.
What was Kevin?
I got one
first month or so. We didn't know what it was. We thought it was really from WWF and they was coming to fight.
Oh yeah, it was like Razor Ramon and Beef coming in.
Yep.
I hate Razor
Say hi to the bad guy.
That was a stupid.
Did Kurt Angle get hurt and mangled during this rookie year?
No, but he broke his neck during the Olympics, but he didn't get hurt.
No, you tell he broke his neck because he can't.
That was the MF lyric. I was just waiting to see.
He broke his neck, but it was in the Olympics.
I watched him the other night.
Yeah, he got the Stonehenge head and shit.
But I'm gonna say something though. One thing I respect about Vince though, he don't lead them guys out to dry. He'll give them a job or something. You know what I'm saying? In the company.
Yeah.
While on the subject, and y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all seen and heard Ronda Rousey has signed to WWE.
Yep. She put it on.
She still got slept
to a
though.
table the other night.
Word up.
y'all remember the night during the Monday Night Wars where fucking Ravish and Rick Rude appeared on both programs in the same night?
Just for the lady.
Yeah.
Ravish and Rick Rude was my dude, but yo, the one documentary y'all do need to see is fucking Jake the Snake Roberts, man. That's a fucking sad ass.
Oh, Jake the Snake is a sad case.
I think I saw that one. I saw that one.
God. That shit is sad as hell.
Shit, the Scott Hall one's sad too, because Diamond Dallas Page, he runs a rehabilitation company for wrestlers.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he does yoga too. He does his own yoga series.
He helped them cats get off drugs. He helped them like get their body right again so they can walk and shit.
Yeah, and he helped Scott Hall get clean for a while, but Scott Hall still slips. He still slips.
He saved.
But that motherfucker showed up in a wheelchair, man.
X-Pac is doing kind of bad. He go in and out.
Yeah, he was.
China was dating him for a while because they were both doing drugs. They were doing crystal meth and coke and everything, crack and everything.
Oh shit!
The 1, 2, 3 kid, huh?
Them motherfucking teeth look like pawn rocks in that bitch.
Speaking of Legion of Doom, Road Warriors, I used to love it when they go at it with Doom. Butch Reed and Ron Simmons.
Yes.
I miss Road Warrior Hawk. Hey, look, I got the Four Horsemen DVD and I got the Legion of Doom DVD. That's some good stuff.
You got the shoulder pads, bro?
Got the what?
You got the shoulder pads?
No, I don't got no shoulder pads. My first T-shirt I bought when I was a kid was a Legion of Doom shirt. My second shirt was a Hot Rod shirt with Roddy Piper. Oh, speaking of that, Ronda Rousey has a shirt.
She's going to be basically she's going to basically be the new female Hot Rod.
Yeah, because she had the shirt to match and the jacket too.
But you know her nickname even in you. She probably going to be
Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, she's always been that though, even in UFC. But she probably going to be good, Dixie, because she put Triple H through a table the other day.
Wow,
that shit looks so weak because it looked like Triple H jumped in her arms and helped her.
He always jumping up there.
They all do that shit though.
Yeah. But still, getting put through a table, you know what I mean?
Well, look, the way she's coming in, she's coming from something real to something fake. Think about this: she lost her last 2 fights, and then coming into this to try to build her image again.
But at the same time,
it's business.
It's fake to a certain extent.
Because Amanda Nunes put that ass in 48 seconds.
Hey, man. Technicals wrestler you have ever? I'm talking about the business. Have you ever watched technically as far as technical? Like they're making sure there's no hiccups and everything was fluid and shit.
Bret Hart
kicks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Bret Hart
by far.
The excellence of execution.
Yeah, he. You know what? Him and Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect never gets enough.
Hell yeah.
Kurt Hennig never gets enough credit. Yeah.
Nope.
His son is a wrestler. Kurt.
His son is nowhere near the star he is, but because his son is made to look like comic relief, basically.
And
that's what I don't like about it.
His son had like 3 different names since he's been in the game so far.
Yeah,
for entertainment, I just love to watch Dusty Rhodes wrestle.
Oh hell yeah,
Dusty Rhodes
in public, if you will.
One of the greatest showmen ever, bro.
Let me tell you about
next to Hulk Hogan. Dusty Rhodes.
I thought Dusty Rhodes was better than Hulk Hogan. I thought Sting was better than Hulk Hogan.
Hey, he said, when you go to work and you say a computer has took your job, daddy, that's hard times.
Now, wrestling wise, yes, they were better than Hulk Hogan, but superstar wise, I don't think anybody will be as big as Hogan was for wrestling.
I beg to differ.
I agree.
Today's Hulk Hogan is John Cena.
Really close.
I don't know. I love Cena to death, man.
Oh, I hate Cena. I hate John.
People have a love-hate relationship. I like Cena for the shit he does outside of WWE. He does a lot of that shit.
He's a good actor too.
I was disappointed when MOP sued his ass for using the fucking Lil Fame joint. I was real disappointed in that. Especially because John Cena had a song with fucking Freddie Fox. And the light, you know what I mean?
They should have did a song with him.
Exactly, man. I was like, God damn.
I heard that whole album. Cena, that whole album is whack. I mean, and you say he can act. No, he can't act. I saw his first 2 movies. He can't act.
It's supposed to be whack though. It's John Cena. They're like, but
your time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now.
John Cena album is good, but for a rap hip hop album, it's trash.
Yeah, it's real trash.
I saw him going 106 in Park back in the day and kick a freestyle better than a lot of these cats we see on fucking Hot 97 spitting writtens.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to get a boy some credit, and He did. We all big on people doing their knowledge and doing their history.
Yeah.
He did his history. You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
I'm about to boogie y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right,
Man, they got the award. Got you sentenced, man. You been getting off these joints early as hell lately.
Yeah, man. Shit, still fighting this fever and shit, man. Young and sick.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's about time for some more. Some more. What's the shit? Ibuprofen shit, man.
Yeah.
So you might have an impromptu pediatrician shit.
Yeah. So I hope you get better, man. I know what that's all about.
Hey, good
I hope
shit
so
earlier,
too.
nigga.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. I hope y'all fuck with the joint when it drop. I think it's supposed to drop tomorrow. I'm glad you haven't done though.
Yeah. No, that shit was ill, nigga.
Yeah, thanks, yo. Yep.
CX do his joint.
Man, CX bodied that shit. You'll see it.
Yeah, I wanted to stay, but I was tired of shit from that.
I know. Yeah, I know you was tired of shit just from sitting in that traffic.
Oh look, and I had 7 more cheesesteaks in the car.
Damn, no doubt. That's how you do though.
Yeah,
he Ricky Ross with the cheesecake.
I bought back 9 and dropped 2 off with Mad.
Yeah, yo. Shit.
This nigga said he brought back 9.
Yeah, that's what you do.
How
So
the
he's
fuck?
trafficking, man. He's trafficking.
Yep.
I'm saying,
I got that work. I got that work.
Right. Hey, them shits is crack. Where you
Damn
get them from?
sauteed onions and shit.
So it's funny. Those 2 that I gave you and the wifey, those was from Chubby's, right across the street from Delisandro's.
Okay.
And so
you talking about when you went to Philly? Yo,
yeah, I went to Philly.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense now. Never mind.
So the reason why I went there, man, like that's my secondary spot to go. Delisandro's, then Chubby's, and then I got another joint. But because your wife wanted one, I got your shit from Chubby's because Chubby's is ran by all females.
Okay.
Yeah, females. Cheesesteaks up.
Which one is the one that's got the huge ass hoagies?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, because like I said, I've been on a hunt trying to find that spot that my aunt friend went to.
I just found a spot the other day that make 18-inch joints, man. 18 fucking
goddamn.
inches.
I know.
Crazy.
That's a
that's a lot of cheesesteak, a lot of whole.
You stupid. All right, Clark. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
All right, peace, man.
All right, go, yo.
18 inches, man. What's the girth on that?
God damn.
I tell you sick, man. You let a couple of them go by.
Oh yeah, on some real shit though.
Middle said his wife wanted him one. So
God damn.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a thick ass sandwich. THICC.
Look, I got picture. So I went to a joint, one of the famous ones in Philly is Delisandro's. But Delisandro's is like, nigga, this shit is damn near the size of like somebody's walk-in closet. But them motherfuckers put out some of the best cheesesteaks and some of the biggest. But when you go in there, because it's so small, they have a bar area where motherfuckers can sit, and then they have about 4 tables on the other side. So in between those is about, I don't know, man, maybe 3 feet of space. You know what I'm saying? Which isn't a lot. You know what I mean? And you'll have 30 motherfuckers trying to squeeze in and out.
Elbows knocking all over.
Wait until I show y'all these pictures, and this is a light day. Like, it wasn't even that many people in there, but that, like, niggas are right on your back. Like, I grinded on about 5 chicks today just to get through. Like, this shit is banging ass chicks, too. But, man, like, I'm talking 4 hands on the waist, like, yo, my bad. I can't get through no other way, though. Like, but it's a testament. Like, they do this shit all day, about 7 days a week, man. That shit be jumping. From the time that shit opened to the time it closed. I got there at 12 o'clock. They opened at 11. And them motherfuckers was hopping, bro. Like, this shit was stupid.
Like, I swear, I'm assuming the spot that we went to, they went to was Delisandro's because it was in Germantown. And y'all was saying that it was in Germantown. So,
Yep.
And I put on everything I love. That was the biggest sandwich I ever seen. Like, and the price was ridiculous. He was like, that damn sandwich was like $6-7.
It still is.
It was crazy.
That's the thing. It still is.
That's crazy. Like, that was like damn near. If it was in LA, that would have been like a $20 sandwich, easy.
So look,
as big as that sandwich was.
I bought 9 cheesesteaks between 2 because I got mad joints from Chubby's across the street, and then I went to Delisandro's, and altogether, man, I paid $80 for 9 cheesesteaks. So you do the math, it's like $8 and some change for all of them. You know what I'm saying? And they big as hell. Like, that's the thing. When you get a large, it's going to be more than 12 inches. Pause that. But Philly doesn't do regular measurements. You know what I'm saying? Like, Philly just, like, whatever the bread is.
The bread is, that's what it is.
Right. Hell yeah. 13, 14. So most motherfuckers, man, like, females go, they'll get one. It'd be like 2 chicks. They'll get one and split that bitch and be full in a motherfucker for like 5 hours. You know what I mean? I know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. And they all sell beer now and shit. You know what I mean? Philly got all the flavor sodas like peach, pineapple, all that fly shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So I know y'all guys dropped some tasty cakes and all that shit too.
Nigga. Every time I go home, I come back with tasty cake, Hers potato chips, pretzels, like the soft pretzel joints. You know what I'm saying?
So I was trying to talk about the pretzels last time. Someone was laughing at me. I'm like, nah, nigga, them pretzels good as fuck.
Exactly.
Hot soft pretzel with some mustard on it.
Them niggas
that shit good as fuck.
Or get you the joint with some cheese on that motherfucker, man. Oh my god, yo, straight off the fucking little sidecar joint on the street.
Exactly.
Yeah, that shit will change your life.
It's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be the show. I thank everybody for coming through. Mental to God, Diggerhurst,
yes.
Freely, Clark the Spark,
Stop.
X, RTO, myself, the chat, Yona. We got the Lonest Drunk, Clark the Sparks, D-Man, Cortez Smith. Please join us next week. Talk That Stuff, number 86. Till then, stay safe.
Stay dangerous.
Stay healthy. You know, definitely stay healthy. We're going to peace on account of mother. Before that, I would like to say,
God Body album coming soon.
No doubt, God Body coming soon. If you would like to, any suggestions, please forward them to adswide@gmail. Leave it on here or Facebook at WIDEBODY So Well. Comment suggestions. If you would like to be a panel member, please check us out, man. Hit me up. Not a problem.
And if you like what you hear, if you like what you see, if you watching or whatever, retweet, reblog, repost the show. That's how the shit is going to get out there. Repost this one on Sundays, repost the one that we all on Fridays. We got to get this information, this good music out there.
No doubt. Peace on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
And then trouble you call DW.
You ain't stopping with my pen jotting. You better off playing possum or getting hit with these ink blotches. Think stop it, we get it popping. Wide body, God body, non-stopping.
Why you not stopping? I'm not clocking.
Keep it rocking.
Beef and broccoli.
Beef and broccoli.
Stopping me, looking at monotony.
But there ain't no stopping me.
Hell yeah. That shit crazy. What's that, Ableton?